care.
I got you.
And now, Wrestlemania.
And that is right, ladies and gentlemen. The classic watch-along series continues. The Wayback Machine takes us to 1998, March 29th to be exact. Young Etep was getting ready to graduate high school in a few months, and this is WrestleMania 14, folks. Welcome, one and all. We are joined by Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective this evening. Hello, brother.
What up? What up?
Welcome, sir. Vinny's here.
Heyo. I mean, yeah.
We've got what is that? Throaty Rhodes down. Geez, stop it, Brutal. God damn it. Slasher's here. What's going
Gurgle,
on?
spit.
What up, Slasher? Welcome, brother.
Humble.
Who let that frog in here? And last but certainly not least, Superfan Adam Shawhands in the house. What's going on, sir?
So, Road sucks. Man, I'm just happy to be here. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna watch some good wrestling. I see AngelousDraven isn't around, so we know it's vampire free.
Oh, wait, here, so up there.
They call us the poop years.
This is the fecal matter era. That was 2019.
It's the Shatitude era.
Hey, I got your storage right here.
Oh man, but yeah, so we're gonna watch WrestleMania 14 tonight, which is, as we all know, the culmination of Stone Cold.
The crowning.
Mm-hmm.
This
sorry,
is.
Did you say the Browning?
The Brown
No, it's not Janelle Grant.
or Brock Lesnar.
But it is Shawn Michaels, and we know what he did in order to get where he got.
Yeah, you know. It's,
guys.
I think I'm cute. I know. Never mind. But yeah, we got this is a good card. We're in Boston, Massachusetts.
This is the year Shawn Michaels lost his butt virginity to Pat Patterson.
We're at the Fleet Center, 19,000 in attendance.
Fleet enemas.
This 730,000 people bought this pay-per-view. This was
right here.
This was
Shawn Michaels bought it too on the chin.
Will you shut your ass? I'm trying to.
You know
gonna
what?
talk louder.
You get your goat.
This is preceded by No Way Out of Texas in Your House, and the follow-up to this would be Unforgiven in Your House. So yeah, we have the Mike Tyson appearance as the Enforcer. They were, he's DX. He wasn't DX, but we've got 8 big matches this evening, and we'll kick it all off with LOD 2000 in a tag team battle royal. And they end up with the Midnight Express, of course. Jim Cornette's on this one, but yeah. So we're going to kick this event off. Let's see here. Who's in? All right, let's go here. Everybody's in the viewing studio. We'll take the link to that and we will throw that in the chat over here. So if anybody wants to jump backstage, you come into the chat. There is a link to get in the viewing studio to watch along with us over here on the cock, as it were. So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll Shawn
Is it
Michaels
not the L Peacock?
L Peacock.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We're not on the Spanish. We're not. I just got charged another 249 pesos. I gotta cancel that. But here we go. Since I can screen rip from this now, I mean, I would never do that. Piracy's illegal. Here we go.
I'm gonna need one back here as well. If you got a second.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, thanks. I didn't get that part yet.
Okay, hang on.
No, you're all right. I'm just talking smack over here to myself.
Wait, is this the Liberace one?
No. There we go.
Quilo, take off.
You think McMahon was still banging his daughter when Triple H got married to her?
Oh, damn.
Oh, Jeebus.
Probably both were doing her at the same time.
Isn't the correct answer what Brutal was just saying? They were both doing her?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'll take the high road and you take the low road.
They're both low roads. They're very.
Oh, we already know that Triple H was doing the Brown Town according to China. So, you know.
Yep.
Ooh, what year did you say this was again?
98.
Oh, 98.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 24.
That's right. Yeah, we were graduating this year.
Yep. Yeah, this is right before graduation.
Yeah.
I was 24. I was sleeping on my buddy's futon on his living room, sharing an apartment with him, working in the deli, making $40 an hour stocking sodas, or $40 a week stocking sodas. Just drinking and smoking it all. But, you know, that's the story for another stream.
Hey, wait, who is this? Kama and Farouk. I've got this Kama action figure.
Dude, I forgot how freaking big
Nice.
the Godfather was.
Oh, yeah. He's
He's fucking big. He's a big boy, man. Was he about 6? He's about 6'5", 6'6", probably about 280 at this point, maybe.
Jeez. This is the biggest he's been, right?
Oh, yeah. He's big. He makes Farouk look like mid-size.
Yeah. He was always a big dude. Even when he was Papa Shango, he was a fucking beast.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember being that, like, freaking built, though.
No, when he was Papa Shango, he was jacked.
Because he had just come off before being Papa Shango in the other
and then he was Kama, the ultimate fighting machine. But they had him wrestling in, like, a T-shirt under a singlet.
Oh, okay.
He had a really weird look.
Yeah, for some reason, I just remember him kind of doughy, but I guess I was wrong.
Papa Shango.
Oh, wait.
I like the Papa Shango gimmick.
Well, but that would have been Mark Henry you were thinking of, Vinny.
I thought the Papa Shango gimmick was like a joke.
I know.
I thought the Papa Shango gimmick was like a cool little, like, anti-Undertaker type thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was like the character from the 007 movie. Well, Live and Let Die or something.
I never saw
that.
Jaws.
Baron Samundi. Is that your Samadhi or from the Bond movie? Yeah.
Yeah, when they were in New Orleans or whatever.
Yep.
This was Jesus, Sonny, fucking whore.
Sonny was hot, but the gear looks so stupid.
This was so bad. This was such a bad idea.
But she was sucking all the D back then.
Dude, oh my God, I would have.
It looks it now, right?
Well, didn't she make a bunch of pornos?
Yeah, I think her and Missy Hyatt and Francine from ECW. I think they were doing a bunch of stuff when they couldn't get work in other promotions.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure right now that Poo Nanny probably looks like an Arby's roast beef that was left out in the sun for too long.
Yeah, it looks like Mothra.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Mothra, come back, Mothra.
I need to be moist. I'm just too dry.
Like the Ren and Stimpy cartoons look like, Ren's face
Yeah. How disgusting they really were. Yeah.
Holy hell! Here we go.
Yeah.
It's a clusterfuck match, boys.
But it'll be fun.
It's a gangbang.
These look at Bob Holly getting booted on by fucking.
Wait, they had a
Mosh.
rumble during WrestleMania?
Yeah.
No,
It's a battle royal.
Battle royal.
Oh.
Battle royal.
Yeah,
Oh,
Battle
look at-
Royal Rumble.
I see the Godwins. I see
Yep.
Los Boricuas. I see the new Blackjacks.
Yep.
You gotta
All
go.
right, guys, we don't got spots for all of you, so we're gonna go
The-
ahead and do a
hey,
battle royal.
I see the neo-Nazi brothers in there.
But you
I was
gotta
just
go.
gonna say my boys are in there. The Harris boys, the
Harris
Quebecers.
boys.
There's
Yep.
Steve motherfucking Blackman.
That's right.
Motherfucking black.
You gotta go over
Well,
the top
Blackman.
though on this, right?
Yes,
Yep.
Vinny.
Oh,
Who the
yeah.
fuck? Do not eliminate Steve motherfucking Blackman already.
Wait, who?
Yeah,
so this
look at
is
him.
a
He's
tag team battle royal.
Yep, one person
So
gets
who the
eliminated.
fuck is Two Cold Scorpio's partner?
Is he with Blackman?
I think so. Yeah, I think Black.
And he's wearing the stupid Flash Funk shit.
Yep.
You know who I am. I'm Steve motherfucking Blackman.
Oh, the Rock and Roll Express are in there too. Why every fucking pay-per-view we're watching somehow the Rock and Roll
Rock and Roll
Express.
Express. Who the fuck was that? Was that D'Lo? No, Savio
I think it
Vega.
was Savio, yeah.
Oh, he was partners with Blackman?
Oh, Blackman and
What the-
Savio.
What the fuck?
That's bizarre.
Oh, someone else just went.
That's
Oh,
literally like
Kurgan.
Kurgan.
Fucking Kurgan was in there.
Who the hell was he with? There's Cornette and Sonny going back and forth.
He was trying to pay her, and she's like, "Nope, I'm not going to do you."
I
It's
can't wait.
funny.
30 years from now, I'll be talking to Brian Last.
Oh, here comes Blackjack Wyndham. Oh, but he's not a Blackjack now. What's that? What the fuck
he
is
not
going on
supposed to
here?
Be there?
Person of color, Jack. Is that who he is now?
So Bradshaw was partners with Chains here?
Hmm.
Oh, there goes
You can
D'Lo.
tell. You can tell Bradshaw's just a douchebag.
Oh, definitely.
The only time I liked Bradshaw was with him and Farouk. That was it.
Yep,
Mhm.
the APA. That
Wait,
was
that was excellent. Now, you guys remember when he debuted in the
When he was Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Yes, I think that would have been a better gimmick before the APA than the shit that he did.
who the fuck is who's Lawler's partner in this? Because that's Brian Christopher.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Scotty's not out there.
No, I don't see Scotty.
Damn it, Scotty, where are you, Scotty Too Hotty? You should be in there.
Not Scotty Too Hotty. That's my spirit animal.
I know, right?
Huh.
The Kurgan was in there illegally as well.
Well,
Oh, there goes
the
Ricky
mullet.
Mullet.
There goes that
Mullet,
bullet.
mullet Club old. He's got knocked out.
Look at those
Mullet
weak
Club.
punches. Did you see those weak ass punches Mark Henry was throwing at Animal? Those are pillows, bro.
Because he don't want to get beat back on by Animal, though, you know?
Mark's already gassed. Mark's
That's-
gassed already.
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck is choking Animal? Wait,
That's one of the
That is
neo-Nazis.
wait, that is
Oh wait, yeah, there. No, that's
Scott Taylor choking Animal, isn't it? Yeah, that's before he cut his hair.
oh okay.
I didn't recognize him with that stupid haircut.
Oh.
Hey, my boys, the DOA are still in there. Ron and Don.
I heard pillows. I started looking for Sable again. I was like, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Mark went out through the middle rope. He's not eliminated.
One of the best signs I think I ever saw said, Sable gets everything Sonny wants. It was either on TV or a pay-per-view. Yeah, it's one of the good ones.
Okay, yeah. Now I see it was Scotty.
Yep.
Okay. We didn't get like entrances and shit. They just all came out and they started. So you know, it's kind of like, well, shit.
Mhm.
And when you
Did
zoom out
off-air.
like that,
Did off-air entrances for everybody.
yeah.
Either that or they probably all just fucking walk down. They had the heels come out together and the faces come out together.
Oh, that Godwin fucked up the clothesline.
Yep.
I will say I don't miss the Godwins when it
I
comes
don't either.
watching them.
No.
I'm I miss doing the Monday Night retrospective, but I don't miss some of the shit that we're not forced to watch. Even though we were getting in the good era. We suffered through the worst.
I mean, oh jeez. This clearly goes to the Legion of Doom, doesn't it?
Should go to Ron and Don Harris. Bodacious Bart Gunn and Bombastic Bob.
Jesus.
Holy shit, Joe. What up, Just Joe 47? Speaking of Joe, it should be Taylor as Christopher's partner. Yep. How gay does Animal look with short tights?
No,
I know.
yeah, what the fuck is he doing? Is he in the fucking Tour de France or some shit?
Yeah, how come they're not matching? Did you both have their pants on?
Yeah.
And now they both have like military haircuts instead of their crazy ass mohawks.
Yeah, Hawk looks
so
bad
stupid.
here. Like he looks rough.
Yeah, he's fucking probably strung out of his mind because he hasn't done anything.
And I agree. If you're gonna wrestle with your pants on.
Right. Wait,
Like I said, man, they tried to get me to wear those little tights. They're like, you got the body for it. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, dude. I'm like, I ain't trying to have a wardrobe malfunction wearing some Spanx, motherfucker.
What's he doing with a bucket?
Slot bucket.
Because they're hog farmers. Get it, bro? They need
God. Yeah,
they need to constantly walk around with their buckets.
Wrestling in your trunks, doing the no hands clothesline.
Oh my god.
They probably filled up those buckets and she drank it all.
Well, remember when we were watching, the one had googly eyes for Sonny, the Godwin brother.
Oh yeah,
because she was tempting them and shit back when we were watching with Tony on the week to week. So,
but she blew like 90% of the back room, didn't she?
Probably all of them. What do you mean 90%? She was clam licking too. I almost guarantee. Dude, the rumor on the street used to be give her an 8 bowl of Coke and she'd give you a happy ending.
Or later on, if you had somas, you were getting a blowjob from.
Somas,
you had extra somas. Yes.
You take her out for dinner, bro, and you're getting
they put her in the soma coma and she'll do whatever.
That's right.
She's drinking and she's doing all that just to forget what she's been through. I don't know, man.
Would you do it for 2 Scooby snacks?
A bitch.
Animals. Oh my god! Did you see Hawk with that whack ass clothesline?
Yeah,
yep.
Exactly. See, Animal still kind of had it here. He had a little bit left in him. Hawk was Dunsky.
No, Hawk was over.
He was so hammered every fucking night.
And it's such a shame because he was the fucking star of them, man. Him on the mic was the shit.
And he
was
went
fucking awesome on the mic.
Earlier in his career, he had one-on-one matches for the NWA World Title.
Yeah.
He took on Flair.
Yeah.
But then again, Ricky Mullet did too from Rock and Roll Express. He did too.
God, Sonny, don't you wish you had that body now? You wouldn't be sitting in prison.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, she's sitting in prison for drinking and driving, isn't she?
Yep.
Well, what I was saying is, if she would have made better decisions past this point, she wouldn't be where she was.
Yeah, I maybe I don't know.
Theoretically,
like Animal wouldn't be wearing those awful shorts.
I can't believe all 3 of them in that ring are dead now.
Yeah.
All right, how many people in that battle royal do you think are dead?
Oh,
my
quite
God.
a few of them. There was a few. Just
I know Sonny's not dead yet, but I mean her career is.
Oh yeah.
90% of them are dead.
She might as well be. She's never.
This Sonny is dead.
Yeah.
This
Sonny is
dead to me anyway because it doesn't exist anymore.
That yeah.
Good thing we have pictures.
Hey, brother, WWF went away, right? Slasher, then that whole era is dead. So you're not wrong, Vinny, by any means. I mean, we got JR selling barbecue sauce, and Lawler's over there holding his heart all the time because he's kind of
they're still, but they're still alive. You know,
Yep.
they're still with us. They're still
And
here.
barely.
And his crown full of poop.
Yeah.
I wonder if McMahon joined in on that one. Where all the guys shit in the crown.
They're gonna shit in this bucket. Why are you
I'm
smoking?
gonna leave a nice coil.
You know,
I think
right
they
there-
said one of the Giants shit in it too. They left it in the showers and they were just taking turns shitting on in it when fucking Jerry was out there on the mic.
Oh,
Speaking of a douchebag, I met that guy twice.
Who?
Regis, what a fucking scumbag and a half.
Look at they're interviewing Too Cold Scorpio for a kids channel.
Weird.
Well, you couldn't do Austin.
There's
He was
Sue.
kind of the heel. Yeah.
Nobody
Oh,
wants
my.
Mark Merrill's autograph. They want
yeah. Can I get your nipple graph? I mean, your autograph?
Can I just say Roadhouse? You know.
Sable, can you autograph this with your tits, please?
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna hold them? I ain't got the money to pay.
Sable, will you shove your tits in my face? What? Nothing.
Not,
A young Brock Lesnar was somewhere urinating on her autograph.
Oh my
like, would
god!
you do it for a Scooby Snack Scoob?
Hey, Mark Merrill said that she they hooked up when they were still married. I did not
Yep.
know that.
Yeah.
It was funny. Mark Merrow says, and I listened to the interview with him. And
Oh,
he was
yeah,
like, yeah. He goes, I was gonna kick his ass. It's a guy sleeping with my wife. Then I find out it's Brock Lesnar. I'm like, I ain't gonna do nothing.
He had her
Yeah.
phone. Yeah, he had her phone. He was going through. He's like, "Who is this guy? I'm gonna fucking kill him." It's like Brock Lesnar. Oh well, I hope you two have a great, happy life.
Yeah. He's like, I guess I ain't gonna do nothing then. It's Brock fucking Lesnar.
I think that because I think they got kids together, if I remember right, Mark and Sable.
I believe so.
So you
Yeah,
know,
they did.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and I'm pretty sure they don't look quite what Lesnar's looks like now. Just saying.
No.
Looks like a mini Lesnar, you know, only it's a female.
Oh,
So I
her
guess he
mother
kind of
Sable-
won on that. He's got cuter kids.
Hold on, Brock's daughter, the mother is Sable.
I thought so.
No. I think
someone
I
else?
think that daughter's with his ex. I'm not sure. I don't know that because that child looks exactly like Brock.
I know,
It's
right?
terrifying.
Like
It's
DNA
fucking
cloned.
terrifying.
Like, too much.
It's a mini Brock.
Hey, it's what's his name here? Aguila, Essa Rios.
Yeah, I didn't know S.A. Rios used to wear a mask.
Yep. And Lita would manage him after he lost the mask and started wrestling as Essa Rios.
Rios, yeah.
Before he was S.A. Rios, he was Papi Chulo.
Yep.
Because I have the DVD somewhere. These two had a match in ECW.
See, Chris should be here for this. We got the light heavyweights. He'd be excited. We've got weight classes.
Apparently, she only had the one kid with
Mara?
Mark.
Oh,
She had
okay.
no other kids,
Okay.
which explains why she still has that body.
The guy down in front row there looks
That-
like John Kreese from Karate Kid.
Right.
Cobra Kai.
That and the fact, I mean, she's full of silicone.
Yeah.
Did you hear them? Aguila's 18.
19 here.
18 or 9? Yeah, 19.
Which one?
Aguila, the luchador.
Oh wow.
This one doing the jump.
I was older than him at this time. Jesus Christ.
Think
So
about
old.
19 and you're wrestling at fucking Mania.
And this is what?
Yeah, that is bad.
98.
98.
I'm the same. I was the same age as him at this point. Holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah, he's a year older than I am. I'm 18 here. I'm not even actually I'm 17 at this point. I'm not even 18 yet.
Yeah.
Because my birthday's the 19th of April. So yeah, Yeah, I wasn't 18 here. Holy fucking shit, that
Yeah,
was
that's
nice.
a good point though, man. 19 years old and you're WrestleMania.
At
Friggin',
WrestleMania, yeah, man.
that's nothing to
For the
sneeze at.
light heavyweight championship too.
Do a
At
light heavyweight championship match. Fucking that's
you,
nothing
you
to
were
sneeze
good
at.
enough to not be in the battle royal
Yeah.
at 19.
Gotta give some respect to that. So there's that.
Oh, my bad. She didn't even have a kid with freaking Mark Merrow. Wayne Richardson is the father of her kid, and he's dead now.
Well, shit.
He died in
Okay.
91.
Well, my storyline was better than that, for fuck's sake.
Hey, look, it's Chico Santana. That's part of the Spanish
Burrito,
wrestling.
Gorilla Monsoon.
Chico Santana.
Yep, Chico is Jesse the Body calling him. I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
So far, we're 2 matches in, and this has been more exciting than the last 3 WrestleManias.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
I don't know. I didn't watch the AEW pay-per-view the other night,
No,
but I'd probably put
WrestleMania.
this. I'm just saying I'd put this up against any match on that AEW show the other night, and I didn't even watch it.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Well, the ladies' matches were always hot, so
What?
no
Did
complaints there.
Tony?
Yeah, but that
did
was
Tony
pre-show.
Storm work?
Yeah, Tony Storm, that was a hot fucking match. And that the hot blonde who's always with her, she was dressed like Tony Storm with the black and red when she came out.
Yeah.
We all thought it was her for a second. You remember her old look?
Yeah.
Dude, it was fucking hot.
Yeah, she was
Did
doing like a
did Tony
throwback.
go over?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
she retained.
Good for her. She needs to hold on to that belt.
Yeah, she does.
And then Sky Blue and the other one did the pre-show because that should have been on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't.
That's
Was it-
stupid.
Was
that
it Sky
stupid
and
match.
Sky and Julia?
Yeah, against your favorite
Statlander and the chunky
Willow.
girl.
Willow.
And Willow.
Willow.
Willow got fatter. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah.
She's been eating those
She's been eating everything.
Oh, Tony Storm could hold on to my belt.
Oh yeah.
Hey ho! Sorry.
Well, you've
You
already
just-
got, Robinson beat, Robinson. He's like what, 5'2", and like 100 pounds.
Fucking
Well, I have no idea.
Jerry the King Lawler just made a fucking kamikaze
Yeah,
reference.
racist jokes. That's classic Jerry.
That's just Jerry
Jesse,
being
I knew
Jerry.
Chico from his day running drugs in Tijuana, Gorilla Monsoon.
Man, you fired me 17 times and hired me back 18. Blah, blah, blah.
Ran into him in the jungle when we were fighting.
In
the predator.
Cambodia
Oh, nice.
We were fighting the predator
He
in
was
the jungle.
drug
We
running.
came across him.
from Tijuana. And don't forget about Building 7. I don't know.
Time
Why
for the
don't you tell me?
Michinoku driver.
You're gonna eat Matt.
Pierce Morgan is a fat bundle of sticks.
This deer. Oh, sorry.
Men shouldn't be allowed to wrestle in women's sports.
Oh, nobody home.
Did these guys both go over to WCW?
Taka went back and forth. Over there, he was Kaz Hayashi.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I did that drop kick spot to one of the munchkins coming off the top rope, and I kicked him in the dick.
Why are you trying to kill munchkins?
Why are you kicking
Yeah.
him in the dick?
I was drunk and they were munchkins.
That's what more needs to be said.
I was trying to get the pot of gold.
All he heard was
Trying to get them lucky charms. Hey, write me lucky charms.
As sad as it is, they really didn't ever do anything with that belt.
No, they didn't.
What belt was it?
The
Light
light heavyweight title.
Well, it's kind of like the guy holding it right there. They didn't really do a whole lot with him either.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
Not until Choppy.
Yep.
They chopped the guy's dick off.
Yeah, he got the choppy.
You don't remember that when they all held? It was like, was it Taka, Funaki, Dick Togo? They had Val Venus, and they cut his dick off with that katana.
I remember some stuff, but I don't remember all the wrestlers involved.
But Bobbitt showed up and saved him.
Oh God.
Oh God. Could you imagine?
Why is Jennifer Flowers? Isn't that one of Clinton's bitches?
Yeah, he banged a lot of them.
Yeah, this guy.
Now rock. Oh, look, it's the same shirt he just wore a couple days ago.
Yeah, the first thing I would do is burn down Hawaii, and then
offer to fix it, and then not do it. You know, it does feel like Triple H is doing more and more because I keep seeing that there's segments that are taking 40 minutes long with nothing but yammering going on.
Boy, you know what, though? It is kind of funny, though, Adam, that we're getting a complete shoot from The Rock right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, boy, this is pretty hitting close to home.
yeah, he's calling it from the past, right?
Yeah.
This should be on your segment. Didn't age well.
Yeah, things that didn't age well.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock says this: well, if I was going to be the ruler, I would hire Whoopi Goldberg and all these other big rich celebrities, and we would buy out every home on Hawaii. I mean, never mind.
They didn't have to buy it; they just steal it.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
Vince is like, make a bunch of head jokes. She fucked Bill Clinton.
Yeah, talk about penises.
Mm-hmm. Is it just me, or you could just tell how fake he actually is?
Oh yeah, he's a hooler.
I mean, back then, everyone was like getting wet over him. I never understood it. I'm like, he was always still a joke to me, and you could tell too the type of person he is. Like he's trying to fake being cool.
Well, it just, I don't know, Vinny. I thought he did really good. Like when they had him up against Farouk for the nation, like it fit. You know what I mean? Like he was an arrogant ass. That was compared to the Rocky Maivia.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just, you could just tell he never progressed past the nation. And his wrestling got better, you know, obviously, you know, and he got bigger and everything. But the character itself never really built, you know, for me. It never got past the Nation of Domination.
I always liked him better in movies than I did in the wrestling part of it.
Yeah, I wasn't watching as much. I mean, I was, but wasn't when he basically was running with the company. I was working back then more.
Same.
So I missed a lot of that run. I mean, I'd catch the pay-per-views and stuff, but that's why I was looking forward to when we were doing the home.
I saw him beforehand when they all hated him. And a little bit with the nation, and then as he was starting his character, like I caught a couple of things, and then just one day I see him with the belt, and he's doing that whole nonsense.
Like you've been
watching.
I was like, this is just fucking retarded, you know.
Another good segment you could try is like, how doped up are they? You know, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of how retarded are they, he screwed his way all the way up to where he is now. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh my God! They took that baseball bat to Chris Farley's leg.
Well, it's Owen Hart. I mean, who cares?
Oh.
Who was the guy in the cast?
Owen Hart.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, couldn't even tell.
I thought it was Chris Farley. That's what shows you what I know.
Oh, he's got about 1 year left, right? At this point.
I think so, yeah. Because he's not Blue Blazer. He's still in the nation. I think.
Jeez, look at that chin and jaw. She didn't get the operation yet.
Nope. Well, she got no titties either.
They could have used her as Slaughter's daughter. That would have been a pretty good angle.
They had the chin for it.
Yeah.
You give what's her face a run for the money. What's the one who runs with Diamante and other?
Yeah, Diamante.
Yeah.
Plus, how much fun would they have with that on the commentary? Slaughter's daughter. They say that like 500 times a match, probably.
Just
That would have been great.
That asshole Corey Graves these days. Like, he takes one nickname of any female wrestler and he'll say it 90 times a fucking match.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if there's a Charlotte match, the Queen. Oh my God, I want to fucking strangle that guy.
Yeah, I saw that on one of those YouTube things. Michael Cole was being yelled at by McMahon. He was in his earpiece, and he would say that he wanted him to repeat things
over and over again. Yeah, all the heel announcers did it.
Mm-hmm. Well, Michael Cole wasn't a heel announcer.
No, but I'm saying, there was a point where Michael Cole was a heel announcer.
Yep.
And it was hilarious because Michael Cole is a heel. Then he got
was
all
sucking the Miz's dick every chance he got on commentary. And
Wasn't that back when he was in that little box trying to hide?
Yep. He had a little plexiglass thing around him. There was the Raw Anonymous GM where a laptop would pop up in the middle of the fucking show, and Michael Cole would read from it like he was like controlling it. Like everyone was like, "Oh, Michael Cole's the GM." Like I don't even think they ever came to a conclusion of who it was.
I don't think they did. I think
how gay.
I missed most of it. Yeah, it all went to gay EW. You'd catch stuff here and there, but yeah, I missed so much. That's why that stuff was fun. But yeah, there he is.
There's the nugget.
And
that's why I kicked your leg out of your leg.
I like Owen Hart. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
No. He was. I liked his wrestling. I did.
He was an awesome fucking wrestler, and he was. I'm sorry, like the whole thing with him and Bret Hart, and him being the jealous little brother. It was a funny gimmick.
Oh, it was great.
Him coming out with the Slammy Awards. It was funny.
Oh, it was awesome, dude. Putting them together like that. That was WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
When Owen and Bret met, dude, that was an excellent match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, think about how many times those two worked that match their entire lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Owen was hurt. One of them was, and probably both of them, to be honest.
It couldn't have been Bret because he wrestled Yokozuna later that night.
Yep.
Well, if he wasn't hurt, he was definitely hurt after Yoko sat on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no, I don't know, Etep, is there any?
Yeah, that Yoko wasn't a dude I would want to, like, especially when you're a jobber and he's going to drop his 600-pound ass on you. Like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Yeah. That's got you thinking, why did I do that?
All right, what's worse, though? Yokozuna or King Mabel?
Oh, God, I'd rather go to hell.
Well, I bet Yoko was safer than Mabel.
Well, both would turn your bones into powder with one.
Because Mabel did destroy the Undertaker's face.
Yeah, I know.
Real. For real.
What did he do to him?
He leg dropped him, and then when Undertaker was out, he came back with this Phantom of the Opera mask.
The plastic.
He had a broken orbital bone.
Oh my God.
Yep. Well, I think Rikishi did some damage to people as well, but with a couple of his different gimmicks that he did throughout the years.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Remember when he was the Sultan?
Sultan.
Oh my God.
No. They do got the same chin. You're fucking face to face like that.
Yeah, the exact same chin.
Yeah. That would have been a heck of an angle.
It's like Bruce Willis and his daughter. Like how Bruce Willis's daughter has his fucking chin.
Yeah. My daughter looks like me too. And she's got it right down the middle. She looks just enough like me to not look like her mother, and just enough like her mother to not look like me. So it's like,
I'm sure they are. And we welcome all of our great viewers
Lucky kid.
A third of this and a third of that makes you.
That would have been a hell of a gimmick, though. Slaughter's daughter. Slaughter's daughter. Slaughter's
I'm
daughter.
going. It's Slaughter's daughter.
I just
My
gotta say,
God.
Look at that jaw.
I think you took a harder chop than Triple H just gave Owen earlier from your son.
Oh yeah, he was working. He was working incredibly snug tonight.
Yeah, those backhand ones were crazy.
I didn't know he's gonna. I didn't know he knew how to really throw a backhand. Apparently, he figured that shit out quick.
Yeah, I was like, he's just channeling flair.
You might not know this, but on occasion, I think he's sneaking in a little wrestling watch time there, learning how to chop properly.
Probably.
Oh, I know he is.
But yeah, you just felt it.
Yeah.
You just got surprised. You're like, hey, wait a minute. You're not supposed to be doing that.
My cracked sternum
exactly-
says
yeah,
you may be onto something.
Right. The handprints on my chest say otherwise.
What did you? Okay, it was either that, like I said in the chat earlier. I said that's damn near elder abuse. Or what did you tell him? What did you do to him to piss him off? Because man, he sure did get you good. This is for making fun of me when I was sick, old man.
Yep.
He was having a blast.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He definitely looks like he's feeling better too.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. He's good.
that's good.
Yeah, he did well at golf the other day, so yeah, he's
sweet.
all happy.
That's good. That's because yeah, when we did the interview, he had a little bit of the cold, then he got sick again, and that's man, it's good to see him healthy and happy.
Yeah.
And slapping the shit out of you because I'm sorry, I know you have the pain, but we all love it. It is hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Better for you to feel and us to.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
and then that's how you know he's feeling better. Like you said, that's how you know he's feeling better.
Yep.
If he's good enough to chop, he's getting better.
Up the chop, he's better.
Yep. Oh, dude, I told him we were getting our picture taken with Kane Hodder at Horror Hound. He was so excited.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
I was like, you know who that is, don't you? It's Jason. He goes, oh, really? I'm like, yep.
Guy that played Jason, one of them.
Yep, one of them.
Oh, he's pretty smart.
Yeah.
He put a ring on him.
He did pretty well for himself.
From terrorizing to
Terrorizing.
Paul Levesque, Triple H. Remember, it's now Mr. Paul Levesque, Triple H,
Yeah.
or Paul Triple H Levesque, McMahon.
What a surprise.
Esquire.
Owen's nose got bloodied.
Like saying that Dean Ambrose is going to bleed, or John Moxley.
Damn, sounds like somebody's tossing Owen Hart around upstairs. Jesus Christ.
Why not just grab the ropes, Owen? It's right there.
Right?
That kid's got tiny little feet that'll fit in the palm of my hand, but it sounds like somebody dropping cannonballs on the floor. It's like we're taking mortar fire upstairs. Yeah. Boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang.
Yep. What happens when you're part of the?
Oh, I see in the back here we have a rival in the back here. I just knew I wasn't looking on that side.
Hey,
my
Chris.
bad, Chris. I'm sorry. I was watching the other thing.
Hey, I realized I was saying a bunch of shit and nobody could hear me.
Why won't you love me?
Yeah. It's like, man, these guys are really pissed. I was like a little bit late.
Words coming out of my mouth. You understand the words that come? No one understands the words going out of your mouth. Yeah, man. We were weird because we had the light. I was talking about you. I was like, his ears should be burning by now. Because we had the light heavyweight championship. We have weight classes. I was like, Chris would be so happy. Where is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, I was over on Black Angus's stream. We were talking with the Niobe comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
What do they got going on?
Got Yeah, they got the it's Niobe Outbreak #3. We're checking the book out.
Oh, here, let me put the link since I got it fresh on my thing. I'll put the link down there for you so you can.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah, yeah. I'm watching.
Okay,
We got
good
China over there in her man.
Yeah, on the outside,
Yeah.
Chris, on the outside, you got the 2 jaws, and in the ring, you got the 2 noses.
Yeah, it's true.
Jaws versus noses. Sorry.
Yeah,
Jaw versus schnoz.
yeah, because I said it before. Looking at them, they wasted an opportunity. They could have put these two as father and daughter. No one would have known the difference.
Hell, back in the day, they thought they were related.
Yeah. Although I love Slaughter, man. I mean, even though
I
the
did
action
too.
figure-
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Remember how like deceptive it was? You saw him in the cartoon and he was like.
Do you know how many little kids' hearts he broke when he turned into an Iraqi sympathizer?
Oh
Yep.
man, they.
I want my
G.I.
country
Joe.
back.
I mean, he carried GI Joe. He was a part of GI freaking Joe. Yo.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
punched
Uh-huh.
Serpentor.
Yeah.
Once
Did he
a
stick a
man.
knife in Globulus'
I
eye?
was once a
Yeah.
man.
No, the knife was that was.
Or no, wait, that was Duke,
Falcon.
wasn't it?
No,
Or
his-
Falcon,
Duke's
yeah.
brother. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh, Falcon did that? I thought. Oh, when he was fighting Globulus, that was Falcon that stabbed him in the eye.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah,
Because yeah, it was like the final battle, the final scene.
yep. Don Johnson.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
Which fun fact? Yeah, the that Falcon character. Yeah, he is the half brother of Duke. And apparently Duke is half Italian.
Oh shit.
Hey.
He's half German, half Italian. All he needs to be is have a Japanese wife, and he can be the full Axis.
Yeah, he went with the redhead. Maybe
Yeah.
she's got a little bit of Japanese.
Scarlet was Irish.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, just Joe. Sergeant Slaughter in the G.I. Joe movie. We all go home or nobody goes home.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's what they should be saying in every wrestling event.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, maybe
nose
Scarlet
and
was
balls.
Schnoz right to the balls.
maybe Scarlet was only half Irish and half Japanese. You know,
And his
The
nose is
Hebrew
all
hammer.
bloody.
Hebrew hammer.
Wow, he went right into his vagina. Did you see his nose is all bloody?
Right in the matzo balls.
He gets stuck.
Yeah.
I'm stuck to you like American mozzarella stuck to everybody's lips.
Oh my god.
Go with the real mozzarella.
This dreidel's
Nice
not made
reversal.
out of clay.
Now, what would have happened? See, now look at how much the world would have changed if Owen would have dropped Triple H on his head like he did to Stone Cold.
Oh my
yeah.
god. Yeah.
Oh shit! You think Stephanie would have married Austin?
Oh, fuck.
I wonder what
I'm
the-
just saying, bro.
She would have married Owen.
How's that for an Elseworlds tale? Let's review that. Yeah.
Well, imagine, right? Like, so China stays with Triple H because he's a cripple now.
Yep.
Triple H.
Cripple H.
Play.
Triple H, baby. Triple
The
H.
two colors are blue.
I think she would have probably got him addicted to Oxycontin.
Yeah.
Oh, probably.
Oh shit! Cocaine every week, bro.
Yeah.
Every week, you're throwing cocaine at each other.
Well, it is. What'd you say? What year was this? 98?
This was '98.
I'm
Oh,
dyslexic,
man.
so it was 89. You know, there was plenty of coke in the 80s.
What
Close
are you
enough.
crazy? That was powdered steroids that they're throwing
Yeah.
around in there. Vince doesn't skip on that kind of shit.
I don't know if that was powdered steroids. I think that Owen would have hulked up. He'd have been,
Yeah.
he'd have been like fucking Tony Montana at the end of Scarface, bro.
It's not
Like,
baby powder. It's
I'll
fucking.
take the fucking bullets.
Like,
It had
Like
the
crap,
opposite
no.
effect on him.
It's
No,
whey
there-
protein.
There was an interview with him about that, and he said he did not inhale.
You'd have been like Bane and got all juiced up and be like,
Yeah, nose like that, like Owen had you throw something in his face. It's getting absorbed.
You just hear a loud
Metamucil.
sniffing sound.
yeah, could have been Metamucil. You know?
Yeah, a whole brick would be like a bump for him.
You said it was all I could snort, right?
You threw a handful of fiber in his face.
Beating up Slaughter.
Oh, I said, I don't want to do my homework, Dad.
It was sexual harassment. That coming from Jerry the King Lawler's ring.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That didn't
Listen
age
to
well.
you. Listen to you talking
You
about
couldn't get
that.
all of your that didn't age well from one pay-per-view.
That was the worst replay they ever showed. It showed how she totally missed him.
Oh yeah, she hit him in the thigh.
Yeah.
Poof.
Vinny's like, that would have been still too close for me.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, sure. At least half of it,
Yeah, that would have been mid shaft.
right?
I was born with one leg. It's amazing how I taught this thing to bend.
Yeah, I only got one kneecap and two legs. You figure it out.
If you believe, you can achieve.
I gotta piss. Why are you taking your shoe off? Never mind.
You don't want to know.
Oh man, I used to make that.
And bro, you don't want to know what's going on down here in the British Knights, bro.
Ew.
Once I show you, I can't unshow you.
Mhm.
We've chased down and ruined a lot of dreams on behalf of the CCP.
Yeah,
Running down a dream.
that's your classic Cena.
Ding, ding,
Yep.
dong, ding.
Bing bong bong bing.
Get it in the dungeon.
One China. See, if his mom only would have swallowed, we wouldn't have John China.
Hmm.
She would just have her little gay boy.
We wouldn't have. Oh, John. Oh,
Yeah, haven't you ever just wished, couldn't you just have been a blowjob?
Oh, bro, pump it up, pump it up.
If only your dad would have had a sock handy, you know.
You're right.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you just have been a stain on a sheet mattress or a sock?
Wouldn't you be part of the crispy texture on that stocking?
The flaky goodness.
I don't know, man. They wasted Mark here, though.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they
He
counted
was
him.
so good as Johnny B. Bad.
Yep. It was a shame. It really was. Because the guy he was a hell of a worker.
Because
Yeah.
McMahon wanted to bang her.
Yeah, that's all it was.
To hell, who says he didn't?
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Well, yeah,
God damn it, Tony.
Don't it?
Well, you better get waste to the. Jesus Christ, I'm too stoned to do this. Never mind. You guys just read the fucking comment.
Go ahead, Chris. You come on, Chris. You got this.
What do I got?
Tony's. I can't read it, dude.
Well, you better get
Well,
used to the way the ball bounced, bitch.
I see what you got. Xbox shit in Mark Henry sandwich. That's the brakes, boy. Yeah, that's the brakes, little man. But break it down.
What the fuck?
What in the mother of?
Is that
yeah.
gold
I'm
dust?
my
glad I
God.
missed this shit.
I don't remember this.
Jesus Christ.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
I still can't believe they were. Gangrel was married to her.
He was married to Luna?
Balloon?
I don't know. It sure seemed like it. Boom.
It's like my ex-wife.
She wants to rearrange her Estee Lauder face into an Andy Warhol.
Oh, a real
I don't know. I really like Luna.
Hell yeah. I thought she
she
was married
just like
to
the bimbo.
but I could be wrong.
Like, she was hot and everything. Like, especially like young 20-something me. It was like, wow, she's got huge tits. Everybody got the Maxim or the Playboy with her in it. But like, she couldn't wrestle for shit.
Yep.
You know, like, it just, okay, it's eye candy. Now what?
Yes,
Mhm.
Stable couldn't wrestle at all. I mean, even that what we just watched with her slapping Luna. Look how uncomfortable she was throwing the slap.
You.
And you know,
Meanwhile, you got Luna
hey,
over here.
If you whack me, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm a professional over here. It's all right.
Yeah.
You can slap me. I'm not gonna cry because I'm not a bitch.
They're stomping the crap out of Earth 2 evil Steve Blackman.
No,
Why
yeah,
is,
it was a
why
shame
is
what they did to
Sable in
Merrill.
blackface?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh, she's
Somebody dropped an
canceled.
anvil.
Yeah, she canceled herself.
Yeah.
By marrying Brock Lesnar.
God damn
Jesus
it, Dustin.
What the
Yeah.
fuck, man?
It's my boy, baby.
That's the fruit of my loins, daddy. The American dream, baby. That's the Rose, son, daddy.
StreamYard just-
That's the father. That's the father of Throaty right there, baby.
Dude, did anybody else ever have StreamYard just crash?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
what
gotta
happened.
reload the page.
Oh shit.
So, like last night when we were all backstage hanging out, that's what happened to mine. It just from time to time it'll just freeze.
Yeah, that was no mine. It literally just went to a gray page that said this page has stopped unexpectedly. Reload. page."
Pazienza.
Yep.
Hey, Vinny Pies. All right.
Yeah, I used to watch his matches. His chick was
Yep.
a smoke show, that blonde.
Balls and panties.
did Playboy.
matches. There you go. That's what
Well, she was a playboy. You know, she slept with Hugh and all his friends. So there you go.
Well, I think she was
Playmate.
in the pet. Yeah,
Yeah. The
she was like
yeah,
the celebrity ones
centerfolds
that they
and all
hired.
shit. Yeah.
But you never know. You could be right.
Whoa, was she's got some eye. What the hell's wrong? Is this like some MK Ultra? Like what the hell?
What happened?
Like her eye, she didn't blink.
yeah, she was downloading an update to her patch or something. You know?
That was disturbing. God, I don't even want to know what Sable looks like now because I can only imagine what the wall has done to her.
Do you know what that look was? I can tell you what that look was, Chris. She was looking at the future of San Francisco in Dusty over there.
Yeah.
I must keep my children away from this.
My boy, baby.
Oh boy.
The fruit of my looms.
That's it right there, daddy. That's my boy. That's my pride and joy, baby.
Because Cody is Dustin, so there you go.
Such a terrible gimmick they gave to freaking Dust.
Yeah.
Like that sexual ambiguity.
The fact he took it back in the 90s, though, and ran with it, dude, and did what he did with it.
Yeah.
Him and Piper, this is ridiculous. But him and Piper, like that kind of stuff, I was okay with. Him and Ahmed Johnson, you know, as I call him, Almond Johnson with the permanent wedgie.
Yeah.
No, the ultimate was him and Booker T.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. That was the biggest odd couple pairing.
Why do I suddenly want ramen?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
I'm still trying to get over why does Mark Marrow look like the illegitimate love child of Johnny B. Bad and Steve Blackman?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's a love child of himself.
Yeah. He's like, I'm my own grandpa.
Yeah.
My home grandpa.
I still like the
Right
fact
from
when he
Futurama.
found out that, you know, his wife, I'm like,
Total
that
grandpa.
guy's ass. Wait a minute. It's Brock Lesnar? Have a great life. Smartest
That
move
was
he
not a
could
good
have made.
spot.
Hey-o.
Yeah, I don't like the boxing gimmick. I know he was a boxer and stuff. I liked him as Johnny B. Bad when he wrestled, dude. He was way better.
No, and it's a shame because like there was nothing wrong with him. Like it was just a shitty gimmick. Like he can wrestle. I mean, he's not built like Orange Cassidy. Like he actually looks like a wrestler.
She was married to Gangrel. I was correct. That was her
Yeah.
last marriage.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was on one of those the Dark Side of the Rings. He was talking.
Yeah. I thought, I mean, again, I'm not saying that I'm a book of all the wrestling knowledge. I don't have my Dutch Mandel with two L's degree yet. But I'm just saying, I know a few things. I've seen a few.
Holy fuck, Gold Dust is fat here.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Oh, he's
By the
way
way,
out of
yeah,
shape.
I dropped the link of what she looks like now. The wall,
No,
the wall didn't do too much to her.
no, it you don't see a body shot, but yeah, like it's they age like milk.
Who?
It's like,
Who are you talking about? Sable?
Sable, yeah.
I mean, look at it this way, right? As I said earlier, it's all plastic to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a half-life of 1,000 years. It's like a
I mean,
Twinkie.
that shit. I mean, yeah, man. A normal woman, nah, man. I'm sorry. We all.
I don't give a shit. I would have plowed this era of Sable. This
Oh, yeah.
Sable right here. Oh, she'd have gotten a high hard one.
So
Without
here,
that.
I got a
All
serious
night
question here.
long.
Since there's so much plastic in all these modern broads, does that mean it's illegal to bury them and you have to recycle them?
Yeah, they count as recyclables.
You gotta
yeah,
bury
you
him in a
have
blue
heard
coffin with a white little
Wait,
recycle logo.
Tony sums this up nicely. Sonny grew up to be Tears of the Kingdom, but Sable grew up to be Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Good one, Tone.
Oh, that's
shit.
funny.
He's been dying to do that.
I
I'm
understood
sure.
that reference.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I've
There's
understood
another
that
one
reference.
from a couple of years ago.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
Oh yeah, back when he was in MMA. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, she's not too bad.
Mhm.
She's still got the old, like, you can see when the life leaves them, though, like the collagen starts draining from their skin.
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Turn into Evil Lynn and Skeletor.
Yeah. Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
It looks like
Raven has entered the chat.
Yeah.
Right.
if she was about 2 feet taller, she'd look like what's his name's mom, the kid from the other show that runs with Christian now.
Oh, yeah. Freaking Christian, Nick Wayne's mom.
Yeah, Nick Wayne's mom.
Wayne's
She's about
mom.
2 feet
Oh,
taller.
yeah,
She would
yeah.
look like that. That's a big bitch, man. She's
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
large.
It's just so weird that they don't like have a very long window. Like it's basically you got maybe 10 to 15 years and then it's just gone. It's-
Mm.
That's why you gotta enjoy it while you can. That's why cameras exist.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's how they were getting plowed by everybody. They were all
Yeah.
enjoying it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you
Right
put
in.
that shit in you, and now they're putting it in the food, so you're screwed. You know. It's like,
That's why that's why it's good to have pictures of what Anna Nicole Smith used to look like before she
I've got her
got
Playboy,
and
bro.
broke
I
up.
know.
Yeah, oh, good God.
Bro.
Good
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Her in the
Naked
movie.
Gun 33 and a third. Anna
Oh.
Nicole Smith. Holy
Bro,
Oh,
her
yeah.
in the movie
Yes.
Skyscraper, if you remember that.
Uh-huh.
Was that the one where they had the outtakes where she was trying to say airspace and she kept saying hairspace?
Your face.
I think so.
well, there was this chick that they did a biopic on Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, and the chick that played her, god damn.
Yeah.
Like I think they gave her like prosthetic boobs, not
I
like
don't know, man. Everyone was always so big on Pam Anderson. Of course, she was hot, but you know what I'm saying? I always thought Anna Nicole Smith was hot.
I did too.
I
I'm
like
not
Well, the
gonna
chick
lie.
that played her looked better.
I like Pam Anderson before she became super famous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She was
Just like
on
natural
on,
birth as well.
Tool Time,
Cool time. Yeah.
Yep.
Home Improvement.
Absolutely.
But she was an unknown
Mhm.
yeah.
before all
That other one was hot too, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Debbie Dunning.
Yeah.
Oh
the dark
yeah,
hair
yeah.
one.
The brunette.
Oh.
Yeah, 90s chicks, dude. That was, in my opinion, that was the pinnacle of hotness.
Late 80s, early 90s.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
they don't make them
Yeah,
like
when
that
they
no
started
more.
just getting the landing strip on their cooch there instead of the full bush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it was like before the.
I'm
like,
sorry,
the
man. Like,
face
I
look.
don't, like the landing strip and bald got so played out that I don't mind. Not like Don King down below Bush, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying. like,
I don't want to freaking cream pie.
grass
my
on the
hair pie.
field is fine by me.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I don't wanna wait
but
for
don't
the
be no
photo.
jungle.
Over
As
here.
long as it's not a
Shit.
fucking
Trim
squid.
that.
As long as I'm not getting
Oh.
attacked by a squid.
Yeah, and I don't want to see Tarzan swinging by.
See, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
morphing a
trying
leg
to.
lock.
I'm not trying to like fight my way through a sea urchin. you
Yeah,
know.
my
Oh,
my
yeah.
gimmick name
The
my
proper
gimmick
way
name
they
ain't
used to
Jungle
do it.
Boy.
The proper way they used to do it in like 90s Playboy. the proper way, like
Yeah, the little strip of Velcro with a little bit of V. It was like a triangle almost.
but not like complete. Like I remember there was a Dice bit where he's going, I don't like that Marine Corps look. And he's going out in the fucking bushes.
Motherfucking foot jungle in the 80s and early 90s. And motherfuckers. Y'all are bitches. I'm just gonna
Well,
say.
70s porn was. I remember seeing some of the 70s mags, and I was like,
Oh
that
yeah.
just looks like she's got Bozo the Clown in a haylock,
Yeah.
or like,
Yep.
like it was gross. It was like you don't even need to censor it.
The foot jungle.
Yeah, it was just a big old afro between her legs.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Never mind. I forgot who I'm talking to. Yeah.
I gotta watch her Wrestlemania goes into bush talk.
I know, right?
Yeah. Pump it up, pump it up.
Whoa! Bush-a-mania.
All of a sudden, Luke and Butch come out. Somebody need some trimming.
The people.
Yeah, who's
Wasn't
bush
W
needs to
just
be
getting
wet?
in now?
the bush.
Speaking of Bush, wasn't he around this time? Wasn't he getting in?
Nah, 2000.
2 years later.
2 years,
Oh, it was
2
2000.
years from now. Yeah.
Yeah, we had the famous hanging Chad in Florida. Damn, we got 21
Oh, yeah,
watching. We got 21 people watching right now. Make sure you
Hell
hit that
yeah.
like button, subscribe.
We should keep
We're
talking Bush then.
We're reliving the Bush talk from WrestleMania 14.
Back in 1998,
And Sable
Sonny
just
had some
pinned-
Bush.
Deep in the
Six-
bush.
Pinned Luna.
When Sable did the Playboy spread in '99,
In
he
98.
had a proper Mr. T Mohawk like bush, but it was very trimmed down.
Oh, shit.
God, she was hot back then.
She
He
was.
was.
Kind of looks like Sonya from Mortal Kombat 3.
A little bit.
Carrie Hoskins.
Mm-hmm.
That chick still looks good. She's on.
Yeah, I
she's
saw
on her,
She
man.
put her Sonya outfit on, and she still looks
Yeah,
amazing.
man. But she was the second Sonya, right? Because the first
Yeah,
one,
the first one was
That's
oh God,
the teacher
Elizabeth
from Billy,
Malecki.
Yeah.
no, in the game, and the ones who
In the
did
game, it
both.
was Elizabeth Malecki. She basically was cast because she looks kind of like Cynthia Rothrock.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't they
And
just
then-
have Cynthia Rothrock do it?
That's
Well,
true.
because
Why-
it's the same reason why they couldn't get Jean-Claude Van Damme. The
Money.
game was originally supposed to have Jean-Claude Van Damme. As
Yeah, but Cynthia Rothrock was like her star power was limited to the VHS section.
yeah,
She
Van
still
Damme's
look-
movies
I'll
were at
say
least
this.
she was
weird.
amazing.
She still
I
is,
mean, she
bro.
was good. I'm just saying, like, Van Damme's,
Yeah.
movies were in the theaters.
That's true.
Yeah. But
And then how
Cynthia
about-
Rothrock still
She had
looks
the
amazing.
mom
She still does
jeans.
martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she freaking yeah. I remember that was like every Cinemax martial arts thing or whatever. Like after midnight, it was like, oh shit, what's
Oh.
this?
I'm not gonna lie. I have a thing for her. I always have.
Did Cynthia
It's the
Rothrock
mom jeans.
have a bush? What kind of bush did Cynthia Rothrock have?
I
I
never
know.
saw it.
I'm interested now.
She never showed
Yeah.
it off.
The world
Draven,
needs
where are you?
to the hub.
That's straight to VHS Spectacular Hard Bush. You didn't star in that one?
Let me see. I know we watched a movie on Groove's channel with her that had a sex scene.
Yeah.
She's in this god awful movie called Undefeatable.
Saw it, loved it.
Join us for our next segment.
I
called
do
Bush
too,
Talk.
but not because it's good.
No.
Yeah.
More cash back to my top eligible category.
Keep an eye out for your stingray.
Just opening wherever I go. Even the ground is moving.
And
Myra, she had like a bunch of she had like a series, right? China O'Brien. I remember seeing
Yep.
that shit on the fucking VHS rack every time I would go. It's like,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I'm gonna get this.
and now for our next segment, Etep Wakuian's place to be deep in the bush.
Deep in the bush. Wow, 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 wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didgeridoo.
you need the didgeridoo.
Tennessee Lee.
Tennessee. Fucking Colonel Rob Parker.
What the?
Oh no.
Oh, there you go.
It's what's her face Jackson from Victoria Jackson from SNL.
Yeah, looks like her.
Jennifer Flowers walks Jeff Jarrett to the ring.
You think she shined his belt, and by that I mean gave him a blowjob?
And Jarrett, this is when Jarrett was slingshotting back and forth.
This was his. All right, this was his second comeback.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
He actually looks better now than he does here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, that guy aged really well.
He did.
He really did. He really did. Jarrett.
I still always thought he was boring as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really liked him.
I did when he got the Chosen One gimmick in WCW and he started, I got the stroke and all. I was like, I fucking love this guy. Like his music, because it was Kid Rock Cowboy, with the guitar shots. It was just, I want to get one of those shirts that says, "Don't piss me off, slap nuts."
Jennifer, honey, I've just got one question for you tonight at WrestleMania 14.
Look at all the NWO shirts.
Yep.
Ain't I great?
Holy shit! Is Colonel Rob Parker taller than Jeff Jarrett?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I am great. And you are great.
You're great.
Be great. Great.
He's doing the strut.
Well, why are they playing the Nation of Domination music? Wow.
He's gonna fight against Farouk.
No, who's he working here?
The Rock. He's fighting The Rock.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett was just okay. He's just making his return and being there in the ring. Okay, I get it.
Which belt does he have here?
I see.
Intercontinental.
The Intercontinental Champion, The Rock.
Is that the Godfather?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't care to this day. Still, all I hear, "We are the nation of constipation."
Yeah. All that protein and steroids, and
Yeah. I'll be back in 30 minutes. I eat a lot of red meat. Jesus, how many of those guys in the ring are still alive? Just the
All
Rock
of
and
them.
Jarrett?
Yeah, they're all still alive. Yep. Well, I don't know. Is Tennessee Lee still alive?
I think so.
Colonel Rob Parker still alive?
Dude, those black guys look like walking heart attacks.
Yeah, but they're all still alive.
Mark Henry's still around. He's, he works for AEW.
Oh, that's
D'Lo's still doing conventions and stuff. So's Godfather.
I like D'Lo too, man.
I do too.
My favorite was D'Lo with the chest protector.
Yep.
That was my favorite. I used to choose him all the time in fucking that terrible game, but I played it all the time because I had a PlayStation. Attitudes.
Yep. I got that for N64.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if this was a shoot fight, Shamrock
Oh,
would
of
have
course.
everybody in that ring.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I think people give Shamrock a little bit too much credit for his fighting prowess. He was never that good.
But against these guys.
Yeah, he's a real fighter. Everybody else isn't.
He was never that good. He was never.
No,
that
but
good.
I'm saying like, what like you would give him more of a chance against these guys though. Not
Yeah, none of these guys are real fighters.
I personally think like the Godfather. If you're talking about somebody who could probably knuckle up and fight, I would give him more of a shot than I would give Shamrock.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
I don't know, man.
I've
never
watched
seen the
Shamrock
Godfather in the
growing
Hexagon.
up on some of his early UFC fights.
Same.
He could not
Same,
fight
Tommy.
Yeah.
Could not fight for nothing. And he couldn't even beat Gracie. And all Gracie could do was tie you the fuck up.
Well, but that's why he couldn't beat Gracie. They actually had to change the rules, and once they changed the rules, he beat the shit out of Gracie.
I don't want to lose anything on this match though, because honestly, I thought Shamrock could have and should have gone farther than he did.
Oh yeah.
In WWE.
Oh, without a doubt, Etep.
Or
I would
WWF.
agree with that. I quite honestly, I always felt he was better off in a wrestling ring than he was in the octagon.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, he was good as a fucking pro wrestler, man. Like
Yeah, he
people
was.
sleep on him as a pro wrestler.
Yeah. He had a
He would do
fucking
the
fantastic
standing
move.
Hurricane Rana.
Yes.
Like face to face with you, jump up and then spring over. Like it was fucking insane,
dude.
Yeah, they have that gimmick where he'd snap.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
yeah,
like
it was
belly to
cool.
belly suplexing people around him.
Yeah.
Well, no, like
About
everybody stood up as soon as he screamed. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, what's he gonna do?" Puts the guy in like a heel lock and shit.
Bro, we missed out by a couple years on getting Ken Shamrock versus Kurt Angle in a WWF ring. That would have been fucking amazing.
Also, I thought like fucking like Bret Hart versus Angle. I thought that would have been. That would have
been. Yeah.
Well, Bret Hart versus anybody. I mean, God.
Except Goldberg.
Professional right there. Yeah.
Yeah, but Angle, Bret Hart versus Angle would have been fucking awesome.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
God, yeah.
Here, I got one for you guys. Like, you know, we always talk about a lot of these mixed martial arts fighters that came over into wrestling. And there's been a lot of freaking stinkers. Like, half the people in that horsewomen stable, I could have lived without ever seeing wrestling in a ring, quite honestly. But there was one UFC fighter. Now, granted, he was a little bit on the lighter side, but if you were talking like a cruiserweight or something like that, do you guys remember Matt Hughes?
Yes.
Yeah. Matt Hughes. Yeah.
I think he would have translated very well over into wrestling. His look, his attitude, the way he carried himself, and his ability to pull off moves. Because I watched one fight in UFC where he literally powerbombed the guy while he was holding him up against the top of the cage.
Yep. Carlos Newton. I remember that. The fucking the asshole he was doing like the Dragon Ball Z poses. Yes, I remember. Yeah, he was choking him. He had him in like a guillotine, and then Matt Hughes like picked him up off the mat, and like he was kind of like climbing his hands up the cage, and then like he just gave out. Matt Hughes just boom, just fucking dropped him down. But yeah, I remember that guy. That guy had a huge drug problem.
Look at all the
George
powder,
St. Pierre.
the drugs. Look at all the powder out there on the floor from China.
Yeah, they never cleaned up.
No,
That's not sanitary. It's probably still there today. What are you talking about?
That's what they call. That's what they call fine China.
Yeah.
That's China white, baby.
Oh shit!
But another thing with Shamrock though, why he didn't go far was because drugs fucked him up too, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
fucking stiff one.
Ooh.
You got addicted to painkillers?
Hands up! Throw your hands up! What the fuck was that, Rock?
Overselling a kick
Fell
out.
the other way.
It was like he was like trying to pin Andre the Giant, and Andre kicked out. Like no, dude, that's Ken Shamrock.
You didn't see it. Shamrock gave him the shocker.
Two in the stink.
But Shamrock, yeah, he even
Here
you know,
he goes.
One in the pee hole.
he's honest about that drugs fucked him up.
Now he's freaking pissed. Yeah.
People's prostate
I like when he
exam.
does the
That
ankle
was
lock.
he had a nice float over power slam too.
He was
God
fucking
damn
good, man.
Oof.
That chair shot was nasty.
Boom.
He hit him with the heart. Oh.
Brutal. That was a good one.
The people's prostate exam. Oh,
Yeah.
There we go. Ankle lock. He's out. I love it. Submission.
I get a few. off every now and then.
Don't get too happy. I watched this pay-per-view at my friend's house back in the day live, and I remember 3 matches from it. This is one I remember.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I think that's going to try Mark Henry.
Yeah. Ms. Dark.
Optimus Primal.
Here he goes, baby.
Optimus Primal.
Oh, shit.
He just power slammed Harambe.
Now, if only he actually broke The Rock's ankle and his career never went
here we
anywhere. There you go.
Farouk.
I love this. This is when Farouk turns his back. He's like,
Yeah.
damn.
You hit me.
Damn.
That's awesome. See, why don't we get stories like this anymore?
Because fucking wrestling sucks now. Just like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like
It's not,
that.
it's not just limited to wrestling. So.
Yeah.
He just left him there to get his foot fucked. That's fucking awesome.
Yep.
See,
Because
now
now
he's
it's
doing it
about
in Stano.
the,
Like,
Now it's
Yeah.
about the company. It's not about the stories and the athletes that are telling the stories. That's
Now they have
why.
the Paperboy's mom coming in to cause trouble.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Yep.
It's 2
We
foot
went from
taller
shit
than the
like
fucking
this.
wrestlers.
Yeah, 2 feet taller than the dude in the wrestling.
Yeah,
ring.
this is when he goes nuts and
Yeah,
starts
he's
belly
gonna
to
hit
belly
every one of those
suplexing all the
guys.
refs.
every one of them is getting a freaking power slam.
Yeah. I'm shoving your head up his ass. I'm
Yeah.
shoving your head up his ass.
There we go. Boom. One. Here we go. Number 2. Who's next? Number 2.
There you go, ref.
Come on.
Look at
This was in the beginning of one of the video games.
Yeah, this is awesome. No, he's going for the suit.
Bye.
Oh, shit.
Pat Patterson's about to take one giggity. What up, Horny Al?
And
He
now
he wants it though.
Hey.
No, Mr. Bond, I
he
expect
won't
you to
touch him.
die.
He's like,
Good
no,
to
I
see
want
you.
He's like, "Ooh, hug me, Ken. Hug me, please."
Yeah, he's like, come closer, little man.
AEW one, I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
I love this.
See, that was a cool gimmick. It was like freaking Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, because
I
it was like
yeah.
a gimmick that wrote itself anyway, you know?
I
Yeah.
wish he didn't use the crazy eyes, though. He makes me feel like a leftist liberal of today.
Mm.
At least
that's
his
the-
hair's not half shaved and purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got like a
Now-
No septum ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was after the gimmick hit.
And at least he's
Yeah.
not Kendra Shamrock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nowadays, nowadays, that's the look of being misgendered, right? Yeah.
Like that face and just
Yeah.
say what the face you make when you get misgendered.
Yeah.
Well, you
And we
know what? Look at some of these other real. I'm sorry, Etep.
No, I was gonna say next up is tag team championship dumpster match. Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie versus the champions, the New Age Outlaws.
I remember that one. I was going to say, if you look back on some of the way they had these guys dressing back then, like even the freaking the headbangers,
Yeah.
like the freaking alphabet community would love that. Oh, look how diverse they look.
All the
They
rainbow
wouldn't like
shit,
it because
yeah.
they're not diverse enough. They're too lazy in that way. It's not good enough.
Mm.
It has to be bigger.
Here he
brighter.
goes.
Oh shit.
And if I could just take a moment to
Yeah, they
congratulate-
reversed the decision because Shamrock didn't let up after the bell. So the Rock is still the Intercontinental Champion.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill you, sucker.
Yeah, it's take a moment to congratulate Tony on his most successful.
Look at Shamrock though; he was diesel as fuck too, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See,
because,
also like
you know,
they should have made him because this is when they were hot potatoing the belt anyway. He
Yep.
could have had a short run. They could have gave him
Yeah.
one really short run. They were hot potatoing that belt left and right, bro. Kane won the fucking belt on a pay-per-view and then lost it the next night on Raw. And that motherfucker
Yeah.
was never the champion again for like another fucking like 8 or so years.
Yep.
Other than, like tag.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the first blood match with Austin.
Yeah. And then Austin won it back the next night on Raw. I love Austin at all. Austin is one of my all-time favorites. But
Same.
still, like, I can't stand when they do fucking title reigns like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Horny Alf, I didn't get to watch Sting's last match. The guys watched it over on Draven's channel.
Like
What did you
every-
guys think? What did you guys think of it?
It's awful.
Other than Darby Allin needlessly shattering, like falling on a piece of glass, and
That was so stupid that he did.
It
That
was
was-
ridiculous.
The one, like, as much as I like the match was, I don't want to say it was mediocre, but it wasn't the greatest. The part that bothered me though was everything we were building up to and we were waiting for, his speech. They just cut the feed. They're like, "Yep,
Yeah.
you're done."
that was my most hated part. And then
Really?
like, yeah, it was equal parts hokey and pretty cool to me. Like it was nice
Well-
to see him, you know, get his match on the way out. But like,
Yeah.
all the things they did was just
That spot was so dumb though, because
yeah.
even if the freaking trans man didn't get dramatically pulled out of the way, Darby overshot him by about a country mile.
mhm.
That it wouldn't hit him anyways. It was like, congratulations. What's
I
a
don't
little
like
kid
that.
in Lincoln Park?
I don't get the appeal of him. I don't like that guy.
Well,
I
look,
don't
he
know.
made
Yeah.
CM Punk right when he was talking about the
Yep.
glass because people got covered in glass. And the
Yep.
diehard, you can say glass. Who gives a fuck about glass? But this ain't diehard.
Yeah,
So it's
well,
real
the
life.
third people in the crowd.
Yeah, so I mean that,
Right.
and I mean overall, look, I will give the Bucks credit for working with Sting's kids. Like that was great
Yeah.
to give them that moment. Of course,
Yep.
it's going to help them there too. So congrats.
Yeah, that was cool that his sons came out dressed up.
That was awesome. Personally, I think the match should have ended when Sting had both of them in the Scorpion Deathlock. That should have been it. It should have been quick and sweet and done. We didn't need Sting going off the stage. We didn't need Sting going through, although him getting off the table, not selling it, jumping back up. All right, bravo. But
that was cool.
Yeah.
Again, in the same aspect, dude, he's in his mid-60s. Like, I get it. It's your last match, but it's your last match for a goddamn company. You know, your last match. I'm sorry, I didn't see TNA guys, so I can't comment on TNA. But to me, him and Flair for WCW, that was Sting's last match because that match was better than what we saw with Gay EW.
Gay EW.
Oh shit!
I look at it like Sting's last match was March 26th, 2001. I mean, you could the TNA run was good. I'm not going to discount that, but when
he
WCW,
had a couple of good matches with fucking Cactus Jack as well.
He had some great matches in TNA. His main event Mafia run was awesome. The Joker Sting gimmick was fucking great.
Yeah.
No, Sting had a really good TNA run.
Yeah, he was still in good shape though too.
Oh yeah. No, he was good, man. And he was around. Speaking of old timers,
and Cactus Jack.
I saw they wheeled the dumpster down. Is that the debut of Eddie Kingston?
Yeah.
No, this will be the night Eddie Kingston was. He was conceived.
Yeah.
He rose in the dumpster patch.
There it goes.
Very fucking fun, man.
Oh,
I remember watching this shit.
Yep. This WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I was off on the price, Etep. I think it was. This was $15.99 or this might have been a $19.99. But I know I bought it.
I got this at my house.
I just don't remember it being overly expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like back then. But I mean, in '98, shit, I was working for Kodak back then. That's when I was doing the film thing.
And like I said, I was just about to graduate in a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in uni. It's Daddy Ass.
Your ass better call Daddy Ass.
Did you catch that? They censored when he said WWF.
Yep.
Yeah, they bleeped out the F.
Wow.
It's so stupid. It was WWF at the fucking time, man.
Well, not only that, but you have the AI. You can actually make them say WWE. Like, there's no reason to bleep it out like that. In fact, I watched, Malay there, the new prime minister or president of Argentina. Somebody made an AI speech where it's literally him speaking all in English. Man doesn't speak English.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So it was awesome hearing his voice in English with his speech. And it was like, holy shit, like this guy's pretty badass.
It is amazing that Gunn is so much bigger now than he was here.
Yeah, just like Jeff Jarrett, like Gunn actually got better with age.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I mean,
do you guys see that Rob Van Dam sign?
Yep.
No,
the icon Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
Qualification. No pinfalls, no count out. Only way to win.
Billy Gunn was always a big dude, though, even when the stupid ass the smoking guns.
Yeah.
Shitty game.
Oh yeah. Well, that was also the time when they had that gimmick. That was the time of nothing but shitty gimmick. Like there was like a total of like 5 people on that roster at that point that didn't have a shitty gimmick.
Yeah. Anybody order the Gay Cowboy or Telegram?
Yeah, fucking Mantor. Yeah, that's fucking. Yeah, fucking. And I know I've mentioned Duke the Dumpster Drosy many times.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, what about
the gobbledygooker? Yeah, but at least I don't think the gobbledygooker actually wrestled though. I think it was just a goofball character. I don't think he was a wrestler though. It was
Guerrero. It was Hector Guerrero.
I thought it was Chavo.
I think Chavo wrestled.
I thought it was Chavo Senior, but
I know it is one of them.
No, they
one
were
of the
planning.
Guerreros.
it's kind of like Shockmaster. They were planning on having this guy debut as a wrestler, but his debut was so shit and so poorly received that they just pulled the plug before it even got off the ground.
No one had like. People act like, oh, WWF always had great gimmicks, or people act like, oh, WCW always had great gimmicks. No, they didn't. They both had shit gimmicks. Both of those things had shit gimmicks.
You got Kevin Nash, and you're gonna call him fucking Oz.
Vinny Vegas.
I like Vinny Vegas over freaking Oz, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oz was fucking terrible.
No, nothing was as bad as the whole fucking thing when so Big Boss Man goes. He goes from WWF to WCW, and he can't be the Big Boss Man, so they call him the Boss, and they give him a black prison guard outfit, right? Then all of a sudden they can't call him that because of a cease and desist. And then all right, you should have just went right back to Big Bubba after that, because then this was what ruined him. The Guardian Angel, and they give him the fucking Curtis Sliwa, the whole fucking deal.
Yep.
You give him the T-shirt and the red beret. It was so fucking bad. It's like you were just totally shitting on this guy, and you think you're gonna get this guy over like this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then it's Ray Trailer.
No, but he did go back to Big Bubba for a little bit before he went to Ray Trailer, though.
Yeah. Yep.
The Guardian Angel. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, we got a members chat from Keely Chow. It's horrible that WWE buried
Chris, what was that?
Hold on, I want to hear Keely's.
He says it's horrible WWE buried Sting when he was there. Also, it will always be WWF to me.
That's Amen, right, brother.
Keely. And for that, Keely, let's see. We'll play this. Here you go. There you go. Thank you, Keely, for being a channel member, bro.
No, what I'm saying is there needs to be an official slasher track on every wrestling match from the WWE. You just have a little toggle that you put it in there. It's like, this is the fucking dumbest gimmick.
Why? Because they're insulting everyone's intelligence with the shit they do?
Yeah.
Like, they would make so much money, dude. It's like, you've seen the matches. Relive the legendary epic struggles between insert wrestlers here. But have you ever heard them, commentated by Slash? This guy's fucking gay.
Uh-oh. There's fucking Chainsaw. Out of the other Terry Funk with a cookie.
I'm glad I could make you laugh with my commentary. Seriously.
Like, I can totally picture like Big Bubba's come walking down.
Because I've been a lifelong wrestling fan. I've been a lifelong wrestling fan, and even when it was real to me, damn it, I saw holes. I saw plot holes everywhere. When I see someone from one company go to another company, and it was back before everyone and their mother had a tattoo, and I was like, all right, going back to the NWA days, this fucking guy, Crusher Khrushchev, right? He's one of the Russians. This guy he has no Russian accent. What? He's got to be American. And then all of a sudden, like a year later, Demolition comes to the WWF and is like, oh, he has the same exact tattoo as this fucking Russian guy.
And then he became a repo man with the same
I was right. He's not Russian. And I'm like fucking 7, 8 years old at this episode. I'm like, wait.
There's no such thing as
we watched that fucking pay-per-view, and the other Russian, it was Boris Zukov or whatever was with him, and he's cutting a promo with the Russian accent. Then Homeboy starts talking. He's talking with a Southern accent.
It's like, you need to tell me Kamala's not really from Uganda? I'm like, you son of a bitch.
I've been lied to.
Well, do you guys remember when they had when Mortal Kombat was a big craze over in WCW? And they're like, Glacier.
Blood runs cold.
Blood runs cold.
Yeah, it's Sub-Zero, the most expensive freaking entry of any wrestler.
Yeah.
And then he got on the mic, and I just laughed my ass off because it's this like scary guy with contact lenses and the dry eyes coming out of his mask and shit. And he's all like, "Howdy, people."
And it's funny because Mortis was cooler than him.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Yeah,
You know, I love that Mortis mask. That mask he had is fucking awesome.
dude. And plus, it was Canyon, and who's
Yeah,
better than Canyon?
Canyon was a fucking million times better wrestler than that fucking
Yeah.
that
A
racist
redneck
face.
samurai.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
He starts
Redneck
talking.
samurai.
He starts talking. He sounds like Billy Bob Thornton from Sling Blade. He's like, "How you doing? I'm gonna karate kick the fuck out of you there, bud. Come on in here. I'm sub there, bud. Come on down here. Get some biscuits, potatoes, French fries, mustard on them. I'll kick you in the head, I reckon." Mm-hmm. Got my beef fried. This is fucking nasty. Watch this shit. Watch this.
Jeez.
He didn't. The redneck samurai. He didn't have Bushido. He's got Bushido.
That's Terry Funk.
Yep.
threw away a perfectly good white boy.
He's like, just drop me in my head. Yeah, aim for the metal.
What up, what up, man?
Clear out all those boxes, please.
Yeah, just Joe. Don't tell me Nikita Koloff is from New Jersey.
Dude, I swear to
That
God,
was another one. That was another one to find out that every single one of those Russians, like,
Yep.
one was from fucking Quebec, one was from North Carolina. It's like, God damn it, you fucking liars.
From Yonkers.
That was my dad. My dad would totally ruin kayfabe for me as a kid, and I'd be like, "No, they hate each other."
Yeah, my dad destroyed, like, in a way, I think he was trying to destroy wrestling for me, and it just made me appreciate it more.
Same.
Like, I actually started liking the heels more when I'm surprised they can keep a straight face, making, talking all this stuff, like me, Gene Okerlund's, like, interviewing somebody's like, "That's all fake," and I'm like, "Yeah, but it's awesome."
Yeah, don't use the F word.
Yeah, I know. Roddy Piper comes up.
That's where I've had people do that to me in person, and I'll ask them, like, "Let me body slam you right now." And they're like, "No, that had hurt." I'm like, "Exactly, fuck off." It's not fake.
Yeah.
Here, take a standard fucking suplex from me. Just take one right now, and tell me it's fake.
Yeah, especially in a pair of shorts and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was ever in a wrestling gimmick, I would be like dressed up like freaking Road Dogg there.
I'd be wearing MC Hammer pants.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'd have knee pads, elbow pads.
Definitely. Yeah, I'd be like, I'd either
body cast.
I know it's very indie looking, but I would either go with like the Tommy Dreamer or the Raven look.
Yeah,
bro, that's how I wrestled for months. I wore black dress pants and just my cutoff team rating shirt until I got my gear, and I always had boots, but then I did I had the Rey Mysterio pleathers, and then I started wrestling shirtless.
I always thought Raven had one of the best, like his look, like with the because that was before it was the norm.
I don't think OSHA would approve of this.
Yeah, this doesn't feel sanctioned.
I think that's OSHA approved.
Lock him in.
Yep, Funk's pinning him right now.
He's got the cardboard baler match. Puts him in the cardboard baler. Starts the button.
Whoops! The end of Ninja Turtles.
It's funny. We've had 37 watching in the live chat, and I go into the YouTube studio. It says there's four views on the stream.
Nice.
What the hell?
Nice. Sounds about right.
Just like Tommy's stream earlier, though.
33% views with the.
So he busted his kidney or something. There's fucking blood all over that guy.
Oh.
I think it's his right hip.
Oh shit.
His shirt's covering it right now. When he got up out of that seat, it looked like it was nothing but blood.
That's no bueno.
That's just shit, Vinny.
Vince wasn't down there.
Yeah.
That was a good match. That was a solid fucking tag match. New Age Outlaws were entertaining. Billy, like I said, Billy Gunn obviously carried the team.
It's a good card so far. I'm enjoying
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
This was a good WrestleMania. Up next, we've got we got a good one here, boys. Undertaker
The
versus Kane.
Inferno match, right?
Yep, I believe this. It just says singles match. It doesn't say Inferno.
I thought this was the Inferno match.
It might be. I don't know. Or was that because they worked at Mania twice? I can't remember if this is the Inferno.
I keep one for some dumb reason. I don't even think it was around that, but I keep wanting to say it was something like Vengeance or something like they had the Inferno
With
match.
the Inferno match? Okay.
Was that, yeah, I can't remember, but I know they're up next on the card, which is it's the semi-main, and after that we're at the main event, which is for the WWF Championship, Stone Cold versus the champion Shawn Michaels.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, brother.
And here we go, brother versus brother.
Brother. It's gonna be brother versus brother.
Those are the worst, like, freaking promo images.
Yeah, those look like N64.
No, those look like milk carton. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen these?
Have
boys?
you seen Undertaker? He's missing.
It's like the wrapper for a pack of trading cards or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got Paul Bearer walking around with the milk carton. Where are my boys?
Oh,
He's so carrying it around like the urn and shit. My boys are missing. There he is.
yeah. Have you seen my boys? Look at that guy. Doesn't even have a neck. I love it. Although I think he
Oh,
was better in the
Just Joe said the Inferno match was the next pay-per-view next month.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so I must have watched these pay-per-views back to back at my friend's house.
Oh, this isn't his Cenobite.
Yeah, this is before right before he was the Lord of Darkness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't have the ministry yet at this
Nah.
point, did they?
Nah, not yet.
We hadn't got the higher power.
Etep, he just left. Remember, he just turned his back on the Rock.
Dude, that must have sucked to wrestle in that mask. Like, when
Yeah,
you're out
it
of
says-
breath and stuff.
Just Joe asked, have you ever seen Kane as Unabomb in Smoky Mountain? He looks like Sid's shorter younger brother.
I saw pictures of him.
Yep,
as
I've just seen
I didn't see
pictures.
any matches.
Isaac Yankem.
I saw
up,
him in
billionaire?
WCW as Bruiser Mastino, though.
Yep,
Jeez.
yep,
He had a match against Sting in WCW as a jobber.
uh-huh. And here he
Where he's
is,
got the
fighting.
Cenobite getup.
And this shit was a lot. Fuck, when he would come out and the fucking lights would be red. Sometimes
Yep.
he'd have full matches like this.
Yeah.
Looks like you're playing a game Virtual Boy.
Dude, yeah, man. Isaac Yankem. What a beast.
Isaac Yankem, DDS, baby.
Fat Diesel.
Fake, yeah,
Yeah, fake
fake Diesel.
Yep.
Would reunite.
At least he got over the fake Razor guy. He was like,
Yeah.
Hold on, Fiend. And the
Well, how about fake Ultimate Warrior?
oh God.
No, I don't think anyone ended up worse than that guy.
Yeah, that guy off himself.
The
He did?
Renegade.
A month after he got fired.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, because they built him right up, and then the fucking other shoe dropped, and he was back to nothing, and he was like,
They
"Well,
set
I'm
him
out."
up for failure. They
Yeah,
set
they
him up
did.
for immediate failure.
It's like, who did he piss off backstage?
He probably didn't let Vince poop on him.
He didn't
Yeah.
swallow.
No,
Well,
he
he was
didn't
in
let
the- he-
Ted
He
Turner.
was only in.
poop on him.
Yeah, he was. Hi, I'm Ted Turner, and the Renegade didn't let me poop on him like Jane Fonda did.
I can't afford the Ultimate Warrior just yet, so we're gonna hire you, buddy.
I still think you're wrong. I think the billionaires are all in a club together, and Vince is like, I saw him on TV. I want to poop on him. And the Renegade said no. And then
Just Leonardo DiCaprio snapping
And Ted Turner was like, "I'll give you $100,000 more if you let me poop on you."
I want it now.
He's like, "You know what? Okay."
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Damn you, Undertaker!
Who's going to tell Kane that's not how shadow puppets work? You're supposed to have the light behind it.
See, it's so fucking hokey that I fucking love it. I miss these types of gimmicks. Like, this is fucking awesome.
Undertaker sits up. Fucking Kane does the fucking Michael Myers head tilt.
Yep. God, nothing has come close to this.
No. And for every one of these retarded wrestling YouTubers like What Culture that says in my best British accent that we've surpassed the Attitude Era. This era of professional wrestling is so much better than the disgusting display of top masculinity during the Attitude Era. This is pure wrestling. No, shut the fuck up.
He's casting lightning.
Yeah, exactly. He's pulling D&Ds. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Yeah.
Did he roll for dexterity?
He got a spell bot there.
That's right. You got to roll for initiative first, right?
Yeah. No, this was so good.
Yeah, it was a crazy fucking promo.
You know, as much as we joke, I actually liked his feud with Yokozuna, even though it freaking hurt him when he stuffed that fucking dude in the casket.
That was a piano case. That wasn't a casket.
I fucking loved it though, like the terror on Yokozuna's face when he got freaking stuffed into that thing. That was freaking awesome.
I'm still trying to figure out how the hell did they cast lightning. That's not easy.
Well, it was all TV screen.
Hey, it's Pete Rose.
You can bet on it.
They should let him in the Hall of Fame now.
Yes, they
They
should.
still haven't?
No.
He got punished more than he deserved to be punished.
Yeah, it was retarded. They were trying to make an example of him.
Well, if he decided to swap his gender, they would.
Yeah, I know. Now he Patricia Rose.
Petra Rose, right?
Yeah. Doesn't Kane tombstone him here? I'm pretty sure he eats a tombstone.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
I eat her tombstone. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
God,
Hey, there's Linda McMahon. Do you see that? That was Linda McMahon
The
sitting
dark
there.
hair?
Yep.
No, with the blonde.
Oh yeah, I saw she was like sitting down.
I saw the one in
I don't
pink.
know. No, she was in her usual pantsuit.
Yeah. Okay.
Bucky
Dent. Oh my God.
This feels like it was just yesterday, and this was like, what, 26 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh my God. More than a quarter century ago.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I got a 26-year-old, you prick.
It's not fair how fast time flies once you get out of high school.
I know.
Look, there's like 3 or 4 RVD signs over there.
Yeah. I saw this is NWO country too.
Yep.
The Austin shirts. Yeah, you see all that shit.
You know, we still see Austin and NWO shirts today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially those lovely new Wakulian Order shirts. Get yours today.
Yeah. Just Joe. I love Pete Rose's line. I gave tickets to Bill Buckner, but he couldn't bend over to pick them up. For those of you not well versed in baseball history, Bill Buckner lost a game. The ball, a line drive on the ground, went right through his legs, and it cost his team the fucking game.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It was like a croquet. Was it a croquet?
He couldn't have caught that with a fucking bushel basket, as my grandpa used to say.
A croquet ball.
Yeah, which rolled.
Like bocce ball.
Yeah.
I'm playing bocce ball. I gotta find that commercial with those old people. I'm playing bocce ball. Leave me alone.
I'm actually pretty good at bocce ball. A little fun fact. There.
I play too. I went to a couple bocce ball clubs down in Detroit. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. My grandfather back in the day, he used to be like on like a professional kind of like league.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, they do it like under one of the bridges in New York.
He's in the
pros.
Well, they had like those parks and stuff, and they actually have like the full length.
The regulation fucking field and shit.
You guys ever go to like bars where they have those? Like we used to install these when I was working for that billiard supply company. We had these like shuffle puck things.
Where it
was like a bowling alley.
Yeah,
it was like a mini bowling alley, and you slid these like little steel discs. Man, and it was basically bocce ball, but only in disc form.
Pete Rose is dead.
Yeah.
Kane just murdered Pete Rose.
That man is dead.
Dude, he don't even look human. That guy's so freaking massive.
Oh, yeah, he's a fucking monster, dude. He's huge.
Yeah.
He killed that man in the ring.
My God, Pete Rose had a family.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that man had a family.
What is he, like 6'8", like 330 pounds or something?
Yeah, at this point, he's about is he sick? Is he between 6'8" and 6'10"? And he's at this point probably over 300.
That's a huge bitch.
Dude, he's like all muscle.
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah, that's one good fucking big red machine indeed.
Yeah, he's a monster.
He looks like you rip your fucking arms right out of the socket, beat you to death with.
Like Brian Cage, you couldn't win a fight with him, even if you had a shotgun.
Yeah. Jeez.
Funny thing about him, Glenn Jacobs, he has 1 foot longer than the other.
He does?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys never noticed his shoes? One shoe's just slightly thicker than the other?
No. I never. Wow.
That's surprisingly common.
Wasn't that the same thing with Raven, Tommy? Did Raven have that same thing?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I Bruce Lee had it. There was somebody else, professional athlete. I can't remember who had it.
Dude, this entrance, I don't want to undersell this. I went to WrestleMania 23. Undertaker worked. It was Batista. And
Batista. That's how Michael Cole would say it.
But then he's got to say "Vintage Undertaker" 75 times. Vintage Undertaker. But yeah,
So what happened?
The pyro taker has and the flames and shit. You can feel that heat. Like Ford Field, it was so fucking hot in there. We were in the nosebleeds.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, yeah, heat rises.
Yeah.
Well, it's like going when I used to go to the Nitros when Booker T's pyro would hit. Holy shit, dude!
Wow.
That does look fucking epic, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, no stupid LED screens.
Nope.
Yep.
God, I hate those LED
screens. That's how you do a fucking entrance.
Nah, with Russell.
Damn,
what I really can't stand is now that instead of ring aprons, they're LED screens on the side.
I fucking hate that.
I can't stand that.
It's retarded.
It's not wrestling anymore. It's a fucking. It's a production.
It's a commercial.
It's a waste of good suffering.
Yeah, I didn't like the Cenobite look, but when he takes off that fucking cape, he looks badass.
I can't say he ever had a bad era of all his.
No, it wasn't terrible. No, it wasn't terrible, but it was like I don't know. It looked too Mr. Sinister to me from the comics with that collar.
Yeah, the only one that I didn't like I liked them all, but the one I really didn't like as much was the American Badass.
Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, but I thought
I like it.
I fucking love that.
But it felt like a gimmick change. Like,
Yeah, I thought it fit him good
If
because it was him being him.
too abrupt.
Yep.
I thought.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
who he is. He
It wasn't
needed to
really
do that.
abrupt because he was out for a while.
Yeah.
Before he
Yeah,
came
but
back.
just came
It's-
back
he's
like
supposed to
that.
be the Undertaker. He's supposed to be like
Mhm.
you know, like basically like graves and vampires and dead shit.
Yeah,
And he
but
goes
that
from that to like a dude on a motorcycle. And I was like,
yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing with that gimmick change was, I mean, I'm just looking at it like this, like the gimmick needed to be freshened up. It did.
Mhm.
You know, he took the Dead Man, and he still had the moniker the Dead Man. He was still the
Yeah.
Undertaker, but he
He
brought
was still
that
doing
whole
the choke slam and the tombstone.
oh yeah,
he
same
just
stuff.
brought it to a new era and brought in new fans with the rebranding of himself, and it worked.
And
It
see,
really
that's
did.
something else we were talking about earlier. Rebranding,
Yeah,
right?
rebranding.
Yeah, because I remember they used to sell the shirts, and he actually said "Dead Man Inc."
Dead Man Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like-
still think that when he was in the gray and black, the purple and black, and then this were my favorites.
Well, that's what everyone's gonna, mostly remember.
Yeah, well,
then he's gonna go from
Any of the
ministry, though.
anyone who's old like us, that would
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
Honestly.
ministry, think about it, right? The ministry wasn't really the same as the classic Undertaker either.
No.
And then from then, wrestling changed. So he had to update. Otherwise, he'd
Exactly.
be lost in the. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
think about that. Yeah, he's a big guy, but
You know what
what
I'm saying?
else-
Like, all right, say
Yeah, this look right here. That I like
Yeah.
this. I wasn't
Yeah.
crazy about that stupid cape gimmick, but this looks
Yeah.
good because it's so clean. The way
Yeah.
they have it.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying for people remaking themselves, compare his remakes to say the Road Warriors to LOD 2000.
Mhm.
Yeah.
See, like that
Because,
wasn't good. I thought all of his like gimmicks, I liked all of them.
Yeah, I'm on Team Vinny. Like the cape thing was giving me a little bit of like he wanted to fight Buzz Lightyear vibe. to me.
Yeah, exactly. And it took him forever to take the fucking thing off. But when it's off, he looks great here.
Like, I'm
Oh,
not
I
gonna
didn't.
hate
I
it.
didn't. Just Joe. I didn't mind Limp Bizkit. Him using Rollin'. I like that. I still play that song. I like that.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. You can
But
unlock
there's
the
a
whole
whole
era.
era of that music.
All right, remember who he had before he had Limp Bizkit though?
Yeah, Kid Rock.
Exactly, that's where
Yeah.
the
Oh, that was
American
before
Badass.
Badass.
It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
It went from Kid Rock to
They should have stayed with Kid Rock.
Metallica at 1.2. I do believe he had.
Yeah, Metallica's that's good to have.
She can destroy.
That was Sting that used
That was Sting, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Boy.
shit! Then Johnny Cash, but that one was really short lived.
Oh shit, Tombstone. Nope.
Nope. Tree of Woe.
Whoa.
The trio. Whoa!
Yeah, the Joey Lawrence quote.
Whoa, they-
And Vinny, I completely disagree with you. The
What?
cape thing was awesome. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of an homage to Legend with Big D.
no, he looks like Mr. Sinister from the X-Men. I don't know.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, he wanted to ditch the overcoat and the hat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That was a cool,
Yeah.
that was
No,
a cool way to do it.
The hammer iconic though. Like
mhm.
I liked the gray one, but when it went purple, like I thought it looked cool as well. So
Mhm.
Here, it was just nice to see him in all wrestling gear, and it wasn't about the. I don't know. It looks like he could move easier in this gear.
yeah. Well, they optimized it. You know, he doesn't have the little what are they, the spats or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
What
know
up,
that shit
manliness?
was a bitch on the
Hail.
ropes.
What's up?
Hey,
I don't
He
so
said,
you trying to
understand.
climb ropes with a heel boot with fucking spats? Yeah, good luck.
I don't understand the reference of the significance of the painted on black tear tattoo.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't
tough.
understand the significance of that.
Killed
but,
someone in
you know.
prison.
Yeah, that was like, why
Yeah,
did you?
he ain't no female freaking gang member in jail.
Well, here's the thing about that tattoo, and I only know that because I knew a bunch of guys that actually had two tattoo shops. It's not necessarily prison. It's supposed to just symbolize either you killed somebody or somebody close to you was killed. So it can go either way, and it doesn't have to be prison related.
Yeah, but
I
was right on.
I always just thought it was like you killed somebody. It was like a.
But it looks like a freaking someone took a Sharpie to his face there.
Yeah.
I'm just.
You know why? Because somebody probably did.
You know why? 'Cause that's probably the side that was broken when that big ham hock got dropped on his face.
I'm just mean like in the significance of the quote unquote gimmick of the Undertaker. I don't understand why he would have a black tear. Like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't. One of these things doesn't belong. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, and bro, it doesn't have to make sense, bro. I wrote it. It's fine, bro. It sells. Trust me,
These
bro.
guys are brothers, and then in 5 years they're gonna be like not brothers, so it doesn't matter.
I
And we're gonna be like, okay, they really were brothers the whole time, just like the Dudleys.
No,
just like Edge and Christian.
When the Undertaker debuted, he was called Kane the Undertaker.
Kane the Undertaker. Yep.
And it's like, wait a minute. Now you have a
Yeah,
brother.
after like 2 weeks, they dropped Kane.
Yep.
And then they just started calling him Undertaker.
Didn't Ted DiBiase?
Oh yeah, when Brother Love was his OG manager instead of Paul Bearer.
Dude, well, no,
Brother Love was his manager for like the first couple months.
Yeah.
Dude, it was spelled CAIN. And then when Kane came out, it was KANE.
Well, it's because they're stepbrothers. That's on the hub.
Look at that guy wearing his wife's red tank top in the front row. You see that?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh shit!
I see the guy from Faith No More and the guitarist from Faith No More in the audience.
Yep.
What is it?
Is that that's the fucking that guy was at ECW a lot. That's the Faith No More guy from ECW crowds. Okay.
The long haired guy.
Yep. Yeah, he looks like Jim Martin from Faith No More.
Yep.
Oh shit, man! Kevin Spacey would have 4 tear tattoos for each dead accuser. He reminded me of something. There is a couple more things and I can't remember what they all for, but he reminded me of another one. If you were raped in prison, you would get a tear tattoo. Apparently.
Well, that's what the one leg up meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that it, maybe
and the saggy pants? Like sagging just means that you're open for ass business.
Yep.
Well, you could be mispronouncing that. It might not be tear tattoo. It might be a tear tattoo.
Yeah. Rectal tear.
Hang on.
Well, that would be in a different place then.
Yeah.
It would be on your
Wrong-
face.
wrong-
You know what? I'm so glad that Brutal rectified that comment.
You put it on the wrong cheek, bro. Bro, it's on the wrong cheek, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's not. You haven't
just
taken
show-
a tattoo yet, but you're about to with no Vaseline.
Here we go. Just J47.
Oh, he says, bro, I thought of the Kane storyline, bro. It wasn't Bruce Pritchard, bro, and Jim Cornette, bro. I wanted Kane to job a week after he debuted, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's another thing too, man. The dumb shit. All right. Oh, Kane's burnt. And then obviously he gets less and less of a mask as the years go on. And then he gets no mask and like, oh, he's not burnt. You fucking more like you guys. Come on.
Well, they punish you for paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, at least McMahon didn't poop on you. That's a different kind of punishment.
Well, hold on. To be fair, though, when they first did take off his mask, they had his face blackened out to make it.
Yeah, and then you got less and less of that when he came out, and you saw he was bald as fuck. And the only reason they did that was because he came out with a fucking stupid movie that no one really went to go see anyway, did they?
Mm-hmm.
No,
they did that whole thing so they could have his face out there for that fucking movie.
I own that movie, and I like that movie.
I didn't see it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. The first one was cool.
I didn't see it.
That's the only reason that I can fucking come up with was why they took his mask off. Because it was around the same time, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Marketing. Sell our movie. Your big ass head. Your big ass head's gonna be on screen anyway with your blow pop head. So.
Yeah, you can't beat Kane in this movie.
Yeah.
Although I think it probably would have fucking been cooler if he was.
Paul Bear.
Oh man, I loved Paul Bear. He was fucking
I did
hilarious.
too. He's just
He was
fucking
great.
hilarious.
I saw this clip on Twitter. It was it was like I think from a Shotgun Saturday Night. If anyone remembers when they had that fucking show,
I do.
one of those types of shows, or not Velocity, because I don't think Vader was there when it was Velocity, but it was they were on the streets of Manhattan. I don't remember who the hell was interviewing them, but Paul Bear is standing there and he's like, him and Vader are looking for mankind. They're on the streets of New York and they're looking for mankind. Vader's out there in his tracksuit but with his mask. And mankind's in the dumpster. Like they're like screaming at each other in the show. No, mankind comes. Vader's looking through the dumpster, and then mankind comes out and almost gets hit by a car. And that was on like one of those Sunday shows, like Saturday night or Sunday night shows.
Oh my god.
That's the shit they need on fucking on this era of WWE. I'm sorry, it's fucking horrible, dude. Horrible.
Yeah, they have some good talent now, but it's just like, I don't know, I can't really get invested in it, you know?
Yeah.
And I do have to say this, don't get me wrong. The guys in the ring these days, with what they do, they're light years ahead of the stuff that we're watching right now. You got to admit they are.
Yeah.
But when you don't build up the characters correctly, it means nothing. When you don't build up feuds correctly, it means nothing.
Well, you got one company, AEW, who's afraid of long-term booking, and then you got the Fed, who like they embrace it, obviously, in the Roman Reigns thing and the bloodline angle, but there's no in between. You know, you've got Reigns has got the title for fucking 3 years, or you've got oh my god.
Ooh.
Look at the Spanish announcer. He just killed him in slow motion.
Oh, Dios mío. Ay,
Oh,
ay,
me gusta.
Me gusta. No,
quiero morir.
I was watching the
Coño.
girl in the pink top
Oh,
and
yeah.
blowing in the
Coño.
crowd. That was
Dia de las Muertas. Wait, he called him Diarrhea Dwayne. Oh my god.
Who did what?
Seth Rollins called Rock Diarrhea Dwayne. That's creative.
Yeah.
I remember when there was a Raw that ended. It was around the time where they were really, really trying to force Roman Reigns down everybody's throat, and
giggity.
it was just failing over and over again. And he was shooting. It was one of his many feuds with Brock Lesnar, and the Raw ended with Brock in the ring holding the belt. And then Roman Reigns comes out and grabs the belt, and then they start getting in a tug of war over the belt, like two little kids fighting over a toy in the fucking playground. And that was the end of the Raw. And like,
Wow.
That's gayer than AIDS.
What?
Still not gayer than gay EW though.
That's up there. That is definitely right at the top.
I'm
of the
just
list.
saying, like, for all right, someone like all right, of course, we know what Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
We know his
Yeah.
current situation. We're
Yeah.
saying like Brock Lesnar was kind of like saving them from being him. All right, as much as I don't like Cena. I used to like Brock. I never really liked Cena. I will admit he was a good wrestler, but his character sucked. his crushing of people, like everyone's that got a sniff of a fucking push, he would crush them. Like shit like that. That like kind of turned me off from wanting to watch any. But
Yeah,
Brock at least looked like a fucking monster. And Brock would do monstrous things in the ring. Cena was just so basic.
Oh shit!
Kane saved that shit.
Oh man, yo, oh he's lucky he didn't murder him right there.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a bailout because that could have ended terribly.
There's so many things
back
wrong with
break.
wrestling these days. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, dude, yeah,
And it's been that way for a while.
Oh, it has. It started after WCW folded, honestly, because TNA was.
It honestly did. It honestly did.
It did because all you had was TNA, and they were, they've, like I said, TNA is never a company that's like they were on the precipice of being really, really good, and then they just got in their own way, like WCW.
Yeah. And they depended. This was another problem with TNA, right? Of course, they had younger talent and people like that nobody like really knew of, right?
Yep.
But their whole scene was dominated by people you'd seen before, eating up time on other companies.
Yeah, it was always based around that, and that's. Damn you, Undertaker! But no, that was always that was always the caveat. Was all their main event talent was from other places.
Yo, why are they? Why? Yo, both of them when they're tombstoning each other, you gotta pick the other dude up a little bit more, man.
Yeah, he just dropped him straight on his head.
They did that to each other, left and right.
Maybe it was your seat. Oh, he just did the whole.
Because they're brothers, damn it.
That ain't gonna work for me, brother. Yeah, Braun Breaker is gonna be a megastar if they don't screw up his booking. I'm terrified of that with that guy.
Pick him up more, man. Stop doing it like that. I know they're both alive now, but they're fucking.
That man is dead.
By God, his spine had a family.
He used to be 6'9". Now he's 6'7".
Now he's 5'2".
I think he's losing an inch of height every fucking.
Yeah, after three of those tombstones, he's like 5'2", 5'3".
He comes down like Brian Cage afterwards.
His one longer foot's gonna catch up with the other, I think.
Wow!
Wow.
I love that the Undertaker would get up on the top rope. He did that plancha earlier. I mean,
you ever seen him as Mean Mark?
Oh, absolutely. That was the first time I ever saw him.
The walk rope elbow drop.
Yep.
Oh, that's finally a good tombstone.
I was gonna say that one was clean as a whistle.
Oh, he got it.
It took the fucking actual safe looking tombstone to finish him off. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my Humpty Dumpty chair will kill you. Oh yes,
control Gotham City, Batman.
That's
right,
Batman. Combine the two of them.
He said, "Come on, man! I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. Get up."
I gotta walk all the way to the other side of the ring. He's almost as wide as he is tall.
Yeah.
See, that was a good one.
Yep.
That was a nice broadside.
You didn't have to do it upside the dome either.
No.
Not like what Shamrock took before.
Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Rock kind of has a track record of unprotected chair shots to other people's skulls.
Mostly on Shamrock too. Like there was quite a few things
Yep.
leading up to that Shamrock match. That Rock
Yeah.
was bing, bing.
Oh, he's gonna tombstone him onto the chair. Oh,
Yo, this whole match was like tombstone, tombstone, tombstone,
yeah.
tombstone, tombstone.
Brought to you by Tombstone Pizza. So I like how Pringle's voice got an octave higher as he continued speaking. Like every new sentence, it was an octave higher. Like, oh yes, my Undertaker, welcome.
I still can't figure out why that guy in the red's wearing a woman's shirt.
Yeah.
That's bothered me all fucking night.
He's wearing a blouse.
That's
Wow.
a nice blouse, sir.
Damn, it's hot in here.
Shows off your pectoral strap. Why are you showing cleavage, sir?
Yeah, he's trying to show cleavage.
Yeah. This is not an ASMR stream. Yeah.
He was
Yo,
trying to
this
pick
is
up
damn
Goldust.
good fucking WrestleMania so far. It's been
Yeah.
a long time. I haven't seen this since I watched it live at my friend's house.
No, that
Hell
and
yeah.
I was talking earlier with Tony and Adam about that too. It's like I saw this, but yeah, I haven't watched it since '98. I don't rewatch a lot of the WWE stuff unless it's stuff we watch together with like Tony. But no,
Oh,
most
God.
of these I go back and watch the WCW, but this stuff is pretty much I've seen it once or twice back in the day, and that was it.
Wow.
No one has ever done that. And finally, it was the third tombstone game. The third tombstone. And finally, the big jumper down.
The one that he didn't plow his head in.
the one where he wasn't like 1 second and then fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Think about 1 second, fuck you. Fuck your
Oh,
neck.
classy Freddie Blassie.
classy Fred.
Nice.
Yep.
I can still hear the echoes cheering my name. Time has not silenced.
Oh, damn.
That was
Fucking
killer.
Killer
Killer
Kowalski.
Kowalski.
Yep. Ernie Ladd. Gorilla.
Gorilla.
No fancy flash lights. We never moved through the air. We were men of courage and of speed.
This shit hits me right in the feels, man. I ain't gonna fucking lie.
I can speak.
You know what's scary is that these legends that are reminiscing are younger than at this time than the wrestlers that we consider like what we just watched.
Yeah.
Like more time has passed since this match that we're watching to now than what those guys are reminiscing about.
Everything in moderation.
Dude, yeah.
Okay,
I want one more. I want one more.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Sorry, you're not getting it.
I know.
The worst part is, though, it explains why Draven's the way he is with the wrestling. Because, again, he was way younger when this was playing, and he watched it later. But, see, we grew up with 70s wrestling all the way up to current day. So that's the other issue. We've already seen it before it was done. Then we've seen it done and done and done again. And now we just see it being done not at all.
Speak of the vampire.
Yeah, he shows up.
Hey, what's up?
What up?
That's how you do an intro.
Hey, wait. And
What up, James?
Draven's here, so
Asian
Hey,
girls
you
love
two
you
all.
down long time.
I just got back from watching Dune too.
it's a fucking great movie, isn't it, dude?
Yes, it was. It was really good.
Here we go. We get Sean and this whole Mike Tyson thing was dope. This lead up. Because I was a huge
Generation
boxing fan growing up, so I watched Tyson from the time I was a kid, beating fucking Larry Holmes and Leon Spinks, and
Yup.
Remember the
Yeah.
McNeely match when he came back and
Yep.
everybody's pissed off because they bought pay-per-view and it was 30 seconds long?
Yep.
I had HBO, so I didn't have to pick her shit.
Aw. Yeah, he got prison strong. Do you guys ever watch the Tyson Mysteries or Mike Tyson Mysteries?
Oh my God, Mike Tyson is hilarious, dude.
It was awesome. I definitely would recommend anybody watching that. Like Tyson is actually an amazing comedian. He's got perfect timing. And I think it was Norm Macdonald's last gig.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch any of the DX shit because I was watching WCW.
I had this.
So I was the NWO person. Mike Tyson was in Dune too.
I meant Zendaya.
I meant Zendaya. They're easy to confuse.
Goddamn.
Yeah, see? I just can't believe they made Marty's less talented tag team partner the face of the company.
Yeah.
So Draven, you never did say, how was that Downs Asian therapy massage place you went to?
Goddamn. I wouldn't mind going to an Asian massage therapy place.
I'll be right back.
No, a Downs Asian therapy shop.
They're all mongoloids, even the ones that aren't retarded.
I'm gonna be honest, Draven. I don't know why it's so much fun busting your chops over that shit, but it just is.
Because he openly on air motherfucking admitted it.
What, that I'd have sex with the Downs Victoria's Secret girl?
Yeah, but usually when somebody says that shit out loud, you're just like, yeah, it's not even worth going at him. He's just openly admitted, but I don't know. It gives me a chuckle every time. Thank you, Draven.
I'm glad I could be of service.
Bless you, sir. Bless you.
Yeah, I still have my copy of the fight between him and Buster Douglas on VHS.
Nice.
Wrong side of the screen, idiot. The camera's on the other side.
He's just showing you 2 words for you, Draven. Suck it.
Well, you can't even see it because his back to us.
I remember Buster Douglas getting his own Sega Genesis boxing video game.
Yup. Well, you're supposed to see his back so we can tell you to suck it, Draven.
Yo, that Buster Douglas game sucked.
It was
the Holyfield boxing game for Genesis. Yeah. Real deal boxing. That was the shit. I think that was the first boxing game where you could bleed.
I'm sorry. You're all wrong. The only boxing game that ever mattered was Punch Out.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
No, I loved it. And don't get me wrong, I loved it.
Before Mike Tyson.
Yo, honestly,
the original.
Honestly, what's better than Mike Tyson's Punch Out? Super Punch Out on Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Super
what about Ready to Rumble on the Dreamcast?
Super Punch Out is fucking awesome.
Dude,
I never fucked with Ready to Rumble. My friends had it. I never fucked with it.
I had one for N64 that was really good, a boxing game. I can't remember what it was. It was fucking cool, though. I don't know what the hell happened to it. Fucking
Wait,
Austin
did you just
was
say
a man.
fucking culo?
Fucking culo.
So, damn, this is already the main event. You know how you know this is a good WrestleMania? It's flying by.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude, this pay-per-view right now is at 2 hours and 24 minutes. And it zoomed right by, bro.
Pay-per-views need to go back to this time.
With a battle royal to start.
Yeah, battle royal. See, also the good thing with the battle. See, they always need to have battle royals at WrestleMania. That way, you can get everyone on the card, or at least mostly everyone on the card. Do they do that shit anymore at WrestleMania? With Andre the Giant Battle Royal, do they do that shit still?
The Andre, don't they do that as like a dark match now?
I know they were at one point.
What's funny about Tony's
they do
comment?
it on one of the pay-per-views. I don't think it's at WrestleMania though.
The buddy that I used to have a BMW, a convertible with the lights, and they didn't work, or they didn't go down or whatever.
I like how fake Rage Against the Machine, the dude even has to look like Zack De La Rocha, kind of.
Yeah.
Fuck you, do what they tell you.
And then what? This was his last match till he came back. What? How, like 2003 or 2004?
Yeah, it was like a good 4 years he was gone.
Oh, this was Shawn Michaels' last match
for a while.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he comes back after, he found his smile and his back healed, and he found Jesus, and yeah. I think it was like 8 years.
It's so a lot. I know a lot of the shit. My mom got me his book, Between Heartbreak and Triumph, and knowing what I know now, there's so much of that book that's just bullshit.
Yeah, he didn't write that thing.
I don't ever buy their books.
I think the Marine who beat him up wrote it.
Probably.
There was. We got. Hey, guys, I gotta say, we got 40 people watching right now on a Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
So hell yeah! Thank you to everybody who's watching. Hit that like button if you're not subscribed. Subscribe. We do this every week. It's WrestleMania season. Next week we'll pick another fucking banger, and this is the good shit. They do the Andre.
30 people watching, maybe you could do a poll on Twitter and they could vote.
Yeah, we can do that.
Even get the crowd more invited,
I'll put it right here in the chat on YouTube. They do the Andre Battle Royal on SmackDown before Mania.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I was just saying, I wasn't sure if it was. I didn't think it was on Mania. So yeah, okay, thank you. SmackDown.
How could they do that? That's fucking.
Well, it doesn't matter these days because you don't buy the damn pay-per-views. You just watch Peacock. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of pointless these days to promote the pay-per-views like they used to.
Mm-hmm.
You used to have to, well, for those of us that were poor, you had to pick which ones you got, Mania was always one of them. The Royal Rumble used to be a big one, too. Mm-hmm. Survivor Series.
Well, my favorite is always the Rumble. That's always going to be my favorite. You can just because of the Rumble match in general. Even if it's like the current shitty roster, whatever. I still want to see the Rumble because that's my favorite match of all time.
Well, it wasn't pretty good this year.
No,
it wasn't good.
Well, I've seen a lot of shitty Rumbles over the past couple of years, anyway. So.
Oh, the last two were horrible because we drug Tommy in on the last one 2 years ago. And it was me and him laughing about how bad it was talking about good wrestling the whole time.
This is Shawn Michaels pre-Crooked Eye.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But
I almost didn't recognize him. Like he's all young and
and he had hair still. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't hiding that bald spot.
Well, chemo takes your hair away. Or he
Yeah,
stopped
cancer.
using that Asian baby foreskin lotion.
Yeah, the Korean foreskins on his face.
No. It's all that the acidity from McMahon's poop burned a hole in the top of his head.
Oh
Whoa.
no! Whoa.
Or would that be Patterson's poop?
Oh,
Austin just kicked his leg out of his leg while his ass is out.
I don't need to do
Yeah,
that.
pull your
Nobody
pants
wants
up.
to see his ass. Pull your
Fuck
pants
out
up,
of here,
bastard.
man.
That's how you can tell he did it on purpose because he won't pull it up.
Yeah. You
Yep.
have to brown eye everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now Triple H in China just got pink eye.
Yep.
pink
Oh,
eye.
In the second and first and third
Yeah.
row.
Yeah.
Triple H is like, in 2 years, I'm gonna bury you, Steve.
We're gonna call this segment "Pink Eye" for the queer guy.
That's right. It's like a handicap match because Tyson's the ref. Or no, he isn't. He's just
No, he's
No,
the
he's-
outside.
He's the outside enforcer. He's enforcing the rules on the outside of the ring.
I'm enforcing this space that's in between my teeth onto you.
Yeah.
Read my lip.
He's the enforcer. I like that.
The outside is he's the outside enforcer.
Not that cheek, the other cheek.
Yeah.
They said I could be the enforcer.
Wobbin.
So I'm here to enforce my authority.
They lied to me. None of these people look like Robin Gibbons. It just doesn't feel like where I punched them. Goes into the faux Rage for the Machine band.
Yep.
Sitting for the machine.
Yeah.
I'll put my nuts. He's like, I'll put my nuts on your drum set. Touch my drum set, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah, that's the funny part. It's like they're like, dude, that was really our instruments. How are we gonna pay for this shit?
Who's paying for this? Vince
They
hands him an
secretly
envelope
gave him
that's just
50
full of
bucks to
shit.
play at the show.
Yeah, they're like, dude, put $20 in like a sandwich. Like, what ain't gonna pay for these?
They give us free craft services.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking was it my guitar alone cost $200?
Here's an envelope full of shit. Don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, man.
Hands him a moist Duke.
I also got your book today as well, Vinny.
Oh, sweet, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
What do you
wow.
think?
I haven't had a chance to look through it, but I opened it.
Nice.
By God.
But just from the stuff that you showed us off air or whatever.
Yeah, dude. But yeah. Let me know when you crack it open. Yeah, what you like in there, because yeah, you'll see the nice quality too, man. There's a couple people they didn't know what they were getting, and they were like, "Holy shit, this is incredible!"
Nice.
Perfect balance.
Shawn Michaels.
Do you see he landed wrong on that one?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
Shawn
dude.
Michaels just said. Let me know when you crack it open.
100% degenerate.
The Sweet Chin Music or the Stone Cold Stunner.
Oh, you'll know. You'll know when I crack it open.
He's like, Steve, every time you yank at my arm like that, I'm losing my smile.
Losing my smile.
They really need announcers like they did then.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Gaining control.
They need everything like they did.
Oh yeah, but I think even it was
Yeah,
the way the current
some of the
product is,
worst. Some of
if
the
they
worst.
had if they had commentators that actually knew what the fuck they were doing, it would make what isn't exactly the greatest in ring
Yeah,
No,
Dra-
better.
Draven,
It's
I,
shit though, man. You gotta have story. You gotta. It's all shit. You need to fix all of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Draven,
Commentators in there to fix it.
ooh, nice.
That looked bad.
Well, not only that, but like a
Yeah.
good commentator, you can listen to what's happening and know what's going on.
When
And
did
you don't
you
get that
start
from
watching
models.
wrestling, Draven?
I know
And
I
I'm not
watched
trying
it
to
in the
sound, I'm not trying
background.
to sound like a crotchety old man or
Right.
anything. I'm just saying, like,
Damn you,
I
King!
know
when
I
did
used
you
to
start
watch it.
watching
I
wrestling?
knew I used to watch it like.
How
in
old
the
are you
background.
anyway?
Oh, I'm 30. So
You're
my
30?
parents, 38.
Oh,
So my parents would get pay-per-views, and we'd go to this lady's house that would get them because they'd go like halvesies on it and would get food and stuff. And I was there in the background, like playing my Game Boy. And I want to say one of the earliest matches I want to say was like Flair versus Hulk Hogan. And Mr. T was like in his corner and like betrayed.
oh, the
Hogan
WCW
and stuff.
days. Okay.
Yeah, so like shit like that. That's like the earliest that I remember, but I was never really into it then.
But when did you get into it? It's kind of what he's
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know exactly. Probably like NWO, like that around then.
Oh, that's not too long after that.
So
From when you first saw it, that's not too long.
like
after
I liked
that.
the whole.
Okay, so I'm saying, so you do remember.
I like
you
the whole
do remember good announcers, and you do. I'm just saying, you do remember good announcers.
Yeah.
You do remember good build-ups.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
debuting
definitely.
wrestlers.
Dude, there was
Okay.
times where like fucking the show would be over and you're like fucking oh shit, I wonder what
Yeah.
the fuck's gonna happen next. Like
Yeah.
you were invested, like you wanted to
Dude,
know.
I got spoiled with Gordon Soley as a kid. All right, like that. I love listening to Gordon Soley, and then of course it just WWF. I mean Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse and Bobby, and then Bobby and Tony and
Gorilla
Mike today and
Monsoon.
WCW. I mean even Vince on commentary at times kind of made a show, I don't know. I didn't mind Vince on commentary.
He always
I wasn't
bothered.
watching
Like,
the Fed then.
I don't know. Young Vince creeped me out too. When you first see him, he's got like that oversized fucking jacket because he was trying to fucking juice up so much. I don't know. Something about him always rubbed me the wrong way.
I remember the shittiest wrestlers would have like 2-month build-ups, 3-month build-ups worth of promos. The shittiest of Outback Jack. Does anyone fucking remember Outback Jack?
What about Waylon Mercy?
See, I see when I got cut off from WWF, like they took it off regular television, so I didn't get to see Waylon Mercy's build-up. But I saw there was like it was more like an after thing, like when I saw it afterwards.
Yeah.
And then to find out it was Danny Spivey was even funnier.
I started watching the Fed when Austin dropped the steel beam on the DX bus.
Oh,
that was the first Raw or whatever that I watched, whatever it was on.
Michaels is hurting right now. He fucked up his back on that flare bump in the corner. Just Joe called that out.
Because my buddies watched the Fed and I watched WCW.
I was never like that. I watched anything. I watched all wrestling. I didn't watch
everything we got our fucking hands on. Slasher.
I watched it. I did. I recorded the WWF and I watched WCW live. I was always more of a WCW guy, but I did love the 80s WWF, and then I mean you couldn't help it. It was so much more pervasive than the NWA on the mainstream level.
Well, most of us grew up on the 80s WWF.
Exactly. Like most kids, I was introduced to wrestling through WWF. I don't remember what holiday it was. It was either it had to have been like Thanksgiving or Christmas time. And see, we didn't have cable in the Bronx, so we were like holidays, like anything I saw on cable was at my aunt and uncle's house in New Jersey. And the very first thing I remember seeing was Hulk Hogan versus Big John Studd. And it was one of those like MSG shows. Like if anyone knows like the WWF MSG shows where it was like dark light, like you could it was one of those types of shows. That's the first thing I remember seeing. And then like after that, I was hooked and watching like the weekly WWF shit. And then one day after WWF shit, like the Saturday morning, afternoon, whatever shit they had, because they had both sometimes. Saturday morning and afternoon, and then sometimes on Sunday. and switch the channel. Boom! It's the AWA, and I see the fucking Road Warriors, and I'm like, holy shit! There's more wrestling than WWF. And after that, I was like, I wanted to know about all of it. It was after that moment, the Road Warriors made me want to find out everything about everything.
Same.
And I never stuck to wanting to just see one company.
Well, so you remember from the WWF days. I'm old enough to remember when it was the WWF days.
Yeah, that was the
Worldwide Wrestling Federation.
Before my time, but yes, I do.
Because I think he
Superstar Billy Graham, baby.
He sold it to Vince, and they changed the name over. What was that 78 or 79?
I think it was 79.
I don't remember when it was, but I know that even after I was like after my introduction to wrestling, they still would put out those Coliseum tapes, and they would have older matches. Like they would intercut like what was on TV now into like it was awesome. Those Coliseum tapes are fucking. If you wanted to catch up as a wrestling fan, those are good fucking things.
I've got the WrestleMania, the original WrestleMania Coliseum home video, and then the Hulkster Hulk Hogan one. I've had those since like kindergarten.
You know what? Here's one thing I will say with a lot of these younger generation of wrestlers and how absolutely lazy a lot of these son of a bitches are. It actually gives me a little bit more appreciation for some of the freaking early wrestlers that I seen when I was a kid in the 70s, like Pedro Morales and Bob Backlund. I'm sorry, man. Those guys could work circles around some of these young kids that they have up and coming today because they are just horrible.
Yeah.
Flair and his
It's like they don't have like any gimmicks. They just like random name generator.
It's just a guy.
Yeah. That's why like I know we give AEW shit, but like at least their women's division put effort into their fucking gimmicks. Like
no, but all the wrestlers these days are tremendous marks for themselves.
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree.
Mark for
they are marks in the ring.
AEW fucked up by putting men in it, dude. That's where
a simple thing. Like, all right, two simple things that changed the course for both WWF and WCW was making Hogan the third NWO man.
Yep.
And Austin's King of the Ring speech. Those are the two things that set the tone for this era.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
It's two simple things. All you had to do was stuff like that. But no, you have exploding sneakers on super kicks and shit like that. And you have I think jackass diving through glass for no reason, really. Like that. It didn't even look like you. It didn't even look like you were gonna hit the dude anyway. If you tried.
No, you're good. You're good, man. I was gonna say I would say that one of the biggest differences I think with a lot of the younger wrestlers right now. It's not so much whether their gimmicks are good or anything like that. It's they have no basics anymore. They don't work on basics.
No,
they wrestle like it's a fucking video game.
Selling is a huge problem. Selling, nobody likes to sell anymore.
No, they don't. They want to no sell everything and look like a hero every move.
Now every match has to be like a video game, and you have to do 3 finishers to beat somebody. Well, granted, we just saw Undertaker and Kane tombstone each other 16 times during that match. Yes, but there was a build-up for that. There was a huge build-up for that. This wasn't Dynamite. This was
I was gonna say it wasn't the
Dynamite
opening,
or fucking.
It's not the opening match on Rampage.
Yes,
exactly.
Because all those young guys, they all want to get their fucking moving. They want their to shine. So
high spot.
If you watch their matches, they literally like, and you listen to like Cornette and even Russo and stuff. They just go through their whole move list basically in a match.
Yeah.
And they do it every fucking match.
It's what I would do when I was playing video games back in the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I was playing wrestling games back in the day, I'd be like, I'm going to try to get every single move I have in my arsenal during this match. That's exactly what I was.
Well, I'll tell you right now, we have not seen things like what we just saw tonight with Ken Shamrock and Farouk. When Shamrock had the Rock in that that ankle lock or whatever. It was basically
And Farouk
Yep.
just stood there and walked away. Yeah.
Yeah, and like that right there told a bigger story than anything that I've seen in modern wrestling.
Yep.
You know, maybe the exception could be like Dalton Castle with his stuff with Jonathan TV and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's it's still
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you need
that
more of that.
Owen Hart and Triple H, and I can't stand Triple H. I never could.
Same.
But that told a story. That like we like
Well, it's also annoying too because like every wrestler had a story going on too. But instead of just like one, like you said, Dalton and Johnny TV, that's like one story, and maybe like Athena and with Billy and all that stuff. Like that, those are the only two storylines that are really like happening in ROH. And then like you have a few stories here and there in the main.
Dude, that's why I loved MJF so much.
Mm-hmm.
But you compare that to this era in the Fed, and even the mid card guys had angles.
Yep.
Your mid carders all had angles.
Yo,
they all had.
Steve
they were
Blackman
all
had
over.
a bunch of angles. Because someone like Steve Blackman had a bunch of angles. Did that guy win anything other than the hardcore champ? I don't think he won anything other than the
European,
hardcore.
I think.
Yeah, I think he won the European once. He should have won. He should have got more.
Al Snow had a bunch. They were giving angles to every. Val Venus, D'Lo Brown. They were giving everybody storylines and angles. Kai and Ty. They were giving everybody. The whole fucking stupid shit with the gang wars. Remember the gang wars? It was the DOA. Los Marinas. Los Marinas, the DOA, and I don't remember, and the Nation of Domination.
Nation of Domination.
Everything with everyone. Everyone was getting TV time.
Yep.
He actually holds the record for most combined days as a champion, as the hardcore champion, 172 days.
Who?
Steve Blackman.
Steve motherfucking Blackman.
Oh, yeah, he's the hardcore master. It ain't no Mick Foley. It's Steve motherfucking Blackman.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good, at least.
And he's from PA.
Sweet.
And he still looks like he could kill people with his bare hands.
Well, isn't he? Doesn't he like hunt down people?
Is he a bounty hunter now?
He's a bail bondsman, isn't he?
Oh, bail. Oh, okay.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty
so
much
then,
the same fucking thing. Somebody jumps bail, he's got to hunt him down.
Yep.
See,
Dog the bounty hunter was a bail bondsman.
Yep, pretty much.
He can-
Put Steve motherfucking Blackman, the bounty hunter, on your ass.
You abscond from bail, and you find out that motherfucking Blackman's hunting you down. You just turn yourself in immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you show up for court like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Right?
From
If
this,
you're
it looks
running,
like he
he's
just
gonna
had the
bring an ass
hardcore
whooping.
belt.
Yeah. Do you really want to run from motherfucking Black? Nope.
He's bringing an ass whooping with him.
Well, Sean's tuning up the band.
Put everybody down.
Vince is
Clearing out space.
my daddy. What myth?
Oh shit.
Yeah, so after his
There
time,
it is. There it is.
Hell yeah.
Oh God!
Hunter.
It was three. Count
After
the three.
Stone Cold. I love that.
Stone Cold is the winners. Victorious.
So after his time in WWE, he opened a self-defense school in Harrisburg, PA, called Blackman MMA. In mid-2003, Blackman and MMA UFC Hall of Famer and wrestling Ken Shamrock were brought in to help promote a clothing line for professional fighters called Ground
Dude
and
shows up. He's really confused because everybody in the school is white.
How many times has he had the belt at this point?
This is his first championship.
First.
That was his first?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He had the Intercontinental, Vinny.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought he had gotten it before that, but I guess not.
No, but this is like the night of a lot of firsts. This was, did Tony pick this one, Pete?
This was one of the ones he suggested. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a good one.
suggestion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's successful, baby.
Oh,
There's
wow,
those key WrestleManias, and you've got some that again, like you've got your Ultimate Warrior ones, or you've got again, to be one of the strong ones is 4. But these are those moments in WrestleMania history that mattered, like what we're
Hey,
watching.
anybody ever go back and watch the first WrestleMania?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit, that sucked.
Yeah,
It was bad.
Fucking
It was
terrible.
Second one isn't much better either.
No, it's not.
No.
We
Oh,
really
the
did.
third one was
It's,
amazing.
it's even more of a clusterfuck because it's from 3 different places.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that's the part that's funny now is watching it, how horrible it was then. But back then, that was the
Yeah,
shit.
it was the shit. Yes,
Yep.
when you were a kid, yes, it was.
But
the
I would
shit.
rather watch WrestleMania 1.
Exactly.
2,
Yeah. Oh hell yes.
3,
Than an episode of Raw. Hell yes.
or Raw. Yeah, exactly.
Here it goes. Tyson's loading up that right hand, boys.
Here it comes.
Look out,
He's ready
Sean.
Get ready to beat
He's
the
gonna-
Sandman.
He's like, I'm gonna do this to Zach
I'm gonna-
Galifianakis one day.
I'm gonna put you to sleep, son.
I'm gonna hit you. Press me one more time.
Wait, hang on.
I wish he actually blocked them instead of
That would have been, yeah. Just Joe. Bro, for the billionth time, bro. I was responsible for the Attitude Era, bro.
Bro. Was this like the last time they called it WWF?
No, that was years later.
Really?
It's like 2000 something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
2.
when the World
2002.
Wildlife Federation came after.
Yep.
Yeah, stupid
Fucking
panda.
There's,
Steve Blackman only had the hardcore championship in WWF.
yeah.
And he had
I knew he didn't have no tag team.
he had the Stampede Television Championship in Stampede Wrestling. But other than that, that's it. And he's made comments about potentially returning to at some point.
Wow.
Huh.
Nice.
Yeah, he's like, sometimes I get really
Austin-
tempted and I miss it out there. So
The Austin era has officially begun here.
Yep. Can't wait to for the Zamboni.
mhm.
Oh,
Well, they know they had to. They couldn't keep the fucking belt on this little puff.
no.
He
They never
he
should have put
destroyed
it on
everything.
to begin
He
with,
pissed
Vinny.
everyone off.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it was a nightmare backstage. You little crap.
Oh, yeah.
He was a little prima donna bitch because he was getting plowed by McMahon and fucking Pat Patterson, and he thought he'd get away with anything.
If it wasn't for him, Marty Jannetty would have been world champion. I mean,
He's the one who basically told them to hire Kevin Nash to be his fucking friend.
uh-huh.
What?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Mhm.
He saw Kevin Nash as Vinny
Hey,
Vegas,
Vegas. Yep.
and told them to fucking hire him. And they
Yeah.
did.
Wow.
Yeah, that, folks, was WrestleMania 14 from the Fleet Center on March 29th, 1998. And
Awesome show. Best one I've
Guaranteed
had
to be
here
better
watching
than
you guys so
WrestleMania
far.
40. I guarantee it.
What?
Guarantee it.
what a card that was. And like you said earlier, Slasher, that one just flew by.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, it was 2 hours and 52 minutes since we started. And I mean, it feels like that was like an episode of Raw, honestly. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
not in quality, but just the runtime.
Mhm.
You know, it didn't feel like it was almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to touch on a comment here that Just Joe made a few minutes ago. He says, we were talking about how the wrestlers are soft. And he says, don't get me started on the Maxine Dupree controversy where other wrestlers are upset fans are booing her because she's a horrible wrestler. Talk about soft. Oh, my God. When I listened to Cornette talk about this earlier, and I was like, I wasn't aware of this because I don't
Yeah, I knew about
really.
it.
I was like, what the fuck? So I look at, she's not good. Like Maxine Dupree is not good. But these fans, they're terrible. They're booing her. And she's just trying to get, it's like,
that's also kind of being worked into story and gimmick too. Like she's with
Yeah.
Chad Gable and stuff and Otis, and they're like training her. Like,
Yeah.
So how much of it is like story and how much of it is like actual in-ring ability? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is it sounds like a Mark kind of conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but probably just a bunch of marks fucking complaining.
But that's what it is. It's all online. And then the fucking other wrestlers are like lashing out at the fans, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. They do it in AEW a lot too.
Oh, of course they do. But no, this is
Hell, I
just
had
a sign.
fucking Brandon block me. Like that's another example. And then all the whole, simp army of hers fucking comes out of the woodwork and tries to comes.
Let me
Whoa! Did I just hear Draven acknowledge a pronoun?
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to tell. It's confusing. So I
hard to tell that Leviathan.
I think
the dude, you know that.
I think Draven's getting the manhood confused with a Down syndrome patient.
No. Not at all.
Draven is the Down patient.
Probably.
Draven's just. I know he's sitting over there.
We got a vampire down, yo.
He is. He's sitting over there.
Fucking bullshit.
He's getting downs with the sickness.
But that was great. That was great that he was fighting with that fucking branding. That was too funny.
Was hilarious.
Yep.
Like I said, what I don't get is
it's like a great storyline, and it gets fucking ruined by that shit.
Yep.
Well, not only that, but like if you're a wrestler, especially if you're a heel, look at the way MJF handled social media.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. A kid literally dressed up as him for a trick or treat, and he like posted. He's like mid. Not like holy crap, that's hilarious. Awesome. Yeah, he threw gum in that dude's face. Like,
yeah,
because he has talent and he knows his job. These other people don't.
Take the heat and work with it.
When you mentioned that, this was my face.
Yeah, like if you're a heel, dude, you should be like, this is your currency. People should be bullshit at you.
But that goes back. We correlate that back to this WrestleMania. I mean, look at the way the guys handled themselves.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the majors and the minors is what we're talking about now, and the majors now are basically minor leagues in a pretty wrapping. You don't have the same talent level. Because these guys getting into the business back then were, this is all I can do. This is all I got. A lot of them.
I forget who it was I was listening to, but basically they said they book, like with the WWE at least, they book their pay-per-views like normal Raws and Nitros and shit, and then they book their fucking Raws and Nitros like house shows now.
Yeah, see that why the fuck would I want to spend money to go see that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it doesn't correlate for me. It's like there's no desire for me to go watch any. I mean, I'd like to take my son, but at the same time, it's like I mean, I'd take him to a Fed show. I'd never talk about AEW. Number one, their tickets are
like, what if they had like another Ric Flair one though? That was really badass. That last match.
The set design for that, going back to the Crockett promotion stuff. That looked I love that. That looked gorgeous. That looked absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that was really good.
But yeah. So yeah, this was a great WrestleMania card. And we'll do another one of these next Tuesday. Tomorrow night we got Holy Shit News back over here and on Rumble. Thank you everybody watching on X. I think we hit like 49. We have 50 people watching right now, which is fucking insane. So
nice. Where is it? On X?
Between here and X, yeah, we got 50 people watching.
Nice.
So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Like I said, Holy Shit News tomorrow night. I'll try to get another video. I'll try to get a video out this week. Schedule's tight though, gang. But yeah, Tales from Crypt Commentary is back on Thursday around 1 p.m. And this weekend, I am not sure what's going on yet. I don't know. I can't plan that far. And we're up to 51 watching to where I don't even want to end the stream right now. But
so don't.
I know, right? Like, what the hell else do I have to do?
Okay, we just watched it, but
wasn't there another WrestleMania that you put up? I thought you said you put something up that there was going to be a vote for another WrestleMania.
Oh, I can do that. We'll do that. Hang on, let me do that in the live chat right now. We'll put up because I am.
Since you got
here, Yeah. Let's see here. We'll put a poll up in the chat here.
Yeah, I think it's that funny how everybody keeps using tight, and it just brings me around the corner of somebody who wasn't tight that we seen earlier on in the show. Good old
Sonny.
Things that didn't age well. For
Sonny's labia.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you,
you, don't go together.
a bunch of guys lining up for her is like tossing quarters into a big pool.
Oh shit! It's like tossing a fucking cocktail weenie into the Grand Canyon.
When she opens her legs, those two little Japanese girls come out. Start singing this song, and then all
The
of a
breeze
sudden,
comes by.
Mothra.
Oh yeah.
And she brings new meaning to the word, to the phrase "yawning chasm."
but she's not the only one. They all got ran through.
Yeah.
In one
Including
way.
All of them. I don't want to hear it. All of them got ran.
Yeah, they don't say
Oh,
that
yeah.
they don't say they ought to pull a train on her. They're talking about they should pull the train out of her. She's had enough.
Yeah, like all those divas who made out with McMahon during that fucking time, like they're all silent. They don't want to say shit.
Well, I mean, look at Tori Wilson.
Yeah, she
Oh,
kind of did a little bit, but
She tried to.
she tries to just play the victim kind of shit.
No, I gotta say this thing, all right. For everyone coming at Tori Wilson, I gotta say maybe it was uncomfortable for her to be in a fucking sex storyline where she's like, it's her, Dawn Marie, and Tori's father. Like that, that was disgusting. Like I don't understand why they did that storyline.
Tori,
I guess she had to go through with it, but like you didn't have to go through it. Neither did your fucking father either. You two could have said fucking no. It doesn't like you still made the decision to do it.
Yeah, and to be fair, wrestling is basically a male soap opera, so anything is pretty much on the table.
That's like the one gross thing that I can think of what they did.
Isn't that funny?
Like, what else did they do with her that was that gross?
Isn't that funny? McMahon had multiple fucking incest stories he kept trying to push.
Yeah, it's
Very telling.
it's known. It's
Well, no,
known,
it wasn't that
known in
Tori was
business-
banging her own father. It was that her father
Dawn
was
Marie.
going out with Dawn Marie, and then Dawn
Yeah.
Marie was trying to seduce Tori Wilson, like this retarded shit.
Yeah, but that type
Yeah.
of story in the business is known as the Biden story. So they all know it very well.
They were warning us of what was to come in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna happen. They're like, wait, what?
That's what I'm saying. Every time they did a sex storyline, it's fucking like you guys, fucking so stupid. I don't like seriously. Everyone thinks the Attitude Era was so great. It wasn't. It wasn't. Every time someone, either company, did a sex storyline, it's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing. It's one thing if you have like the like say like Elizabeth betraying Macho Man in WCW, like we watched a while back. Like that was okay because it wasn't like, oh Macho Man, you're not you can't take me to Space Mountain like Ric Flair can. It wasn't that sort of shit.
Yeah, and they didn't have a bed in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I've
Edge
seen
and
one of
Lita's
those.
live sex celebration.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
And as
think-
much
I think
as I want to
Unforgiven
say, as
03
much
had
as I
one of
wanted to
those.
see Lita naked back then, I'm not like that's still fucking stupid to do. Like,
And
I said the
Elizabeth
same
going
thing.
bad on Savage, like we would love to see that because we watched him treat her like shit his whole
Yeah.
career. If you think about it, like story wise,
yeah, it was like the
Yeah.
total opposite when you think about it. Compared to WCW and WWF, the way Elizabeth was,
yeah.
Elizabeth was a fucking bitch in WCW the whole time she was there.
Yep.
Yeah,
I liked
yeah.
it. He also looked better.
she did look good.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, she was smoking. Elizabeth was gorgeous. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but there was something about WCW Elizabeth that I liked better.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, WCW.
Yeah, didn't she have a lot of like the black leather skirts and shit?
Yeah.
It also might have been
Yes,
the
she
bigger
did.
boobies. I don't know.
The bigger tits, yeah.
Yeah, that too. That
That'll help.
never hurt. Yeah.
And then
you
we
know,
find out
probably
that
bonus.
the Lex Express was railing her.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And killed her.
And you know, I was
He
kind of
was at
shocked.
Sting's last match too.
He
Yeah, in a
didn't. He
wheelchair.
didn't look. He didn't look too bad, honestly, for being
Mhm.
in a wheel. No, really, he didn't. He didn't look
Yeah.
bad. You know,
He's
it's
in a
good.
wheelchair.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
been in a wheelchair.
How
He had
long has he been in a wheelchair?
He was on some kind of flight or something, and his head was turned the whole time. Like he pinched a nerve or something. Because by the time they landed, like he was having like a fucking seizure or some shit.
Jesus.
And it caused whatever drugs and everything else he was on, the damage to his body. Because he's had pains for a while. But he was talking to somebody or some shit, and he had like his head was tilted in a weird way. And yeah, he basically like he pinched a nerve that went down his fucking body, and it was like a godsmack essentially.
Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. If it wasn't even like
Yeah.
an injury, he just
Yeah,
slept
it's just a
funny.
freak accident kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I think because he fucked up his body so much over the years, so it was a weird thing like that.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like this.
documentaries about the torture rack, how much damage it did to his back for real.
Oh yeah, well that's what it could have been. It could have been the straw that broke the camel's back, essentially.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Dun-dun, dun, dun.
You know,
Oh,
it's,
Again,
yeah,
it just
like I
feels
said,
it was a
the
godsmack.
the business always takes more than it gives, no matter what.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
there's no.
that's why I don't envy professional wrestlers. Like, as much as I shit on them and stuff and give my criticism, at the end of the day, it's a job harder than anything I've ever done, so I have respect for it.
Well, yeah, but you've been a fan for a long time, right?
Oh yeah.
How old are you?
Oh,
Do you mind me asking?
He's
Am I asking?
he's
Am I
we remember
offending
that
if I
like
ask
he's
a
between
specific
Tommy and
number?
us.
All right, well, how long you been watching wrestling? Like, were you
since the late 70s.
so you were introduced with what, WWF or
Yep,
NWA?
yep. The
Okay.
NWA, I remember the British Bulldogs, plural.
Yeah.
I remember, oh
Cool.
God, you remember in the early 80s, Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling, the cartoon?
Yes, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my jam when I was a kid. Saturday mornings. You'd watch that, and then after the cartoons ended, the real shit started.
Yep.
Yep.
No, I remember along with that, you'd see if you were lucky, you might catch like some of the NWA stuff, depending on where you were.
Yep.
Yeah, it did depend.
Yep. Territory days, guys. Ooh.
See, I used to watch all that on satellite. I'd pick that up.
I was able to watch NWA on the UHF dial.
Yeah.
We'd get something out of Chicago from time to time on the exactly. We didn't have cable.
It was like you said, Adam.
It was on a black and white TV that was 13 inches.
Rabbit ears.
Oh yeah, but it's like you said. Like we'd watch anything that fucking came on. If
Yeah.
Glow. Yeah, I mean, it was.
Oh, dude, I
you watch that shit too, man.
Yeah,
bro. I was in love. What the hell was that chick's name? Roxy Astor, the redhead.
I like the hookers.
Oh, that was
Hollywood and Vine.
A lot of us
Hollywood
like the hookers. But.
Yep. Hollywood and Vine. Yeah, you had Roxy Astor, and what was that fucking blonde with the big Godiva? That blonde bitch, the English one. I had a thing with her. Oh my god. You had the what was the fucking voodoo, the big bad voodoo mama or whatever was the big
The
fat
one who was
heel
on the
chick.
episode of Married with Children, right?
Yep, and then Mount the baby face
Mount
chick,
Fuji?
Samoan Mount Fuji. Yep, Mount Fiji.
Was it Mount Fuji?
Mount Fiji.
Fiji. Yeah, it was
Fiji. It was Fiji.
Yep.
Yep. They used to have the little segments in
Fucking
between.
Jackie Stallone was there, Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Yep. Jackie Stallone. She used to sit ringside. Oh my god, that shit was funny.
Frank, get out there! Goddamn useless child.
I miss the old days of wrestling too, when you used to get the side match, because women's wrestling was kind of like a side thing.
Yeah.
And also you used to get all the midget wrestling.
The midget matches.
Midget wrestling doesn't do shit
midgets
for
and
me.
the women matches were
You
like
crazy, Draven. You
special
crazy.
attractions.
That's hilarious.
They can barely do any fucking moves. They
That's why
can't
It
do
just looks
anything.
like, dude, it looks like two torsos floundering around.
Yeah, they
in the
can
ring.
barely fucking do
Dude,
anything.
you're crazy as hell, man. I watched that freaking shit with that extreme midget. Jesus.
Yeah, Extreme Midget Wrestling.
Extreme Midget Wrestling.
You went to
whatever
that
the hell.
shit live, right?
Yeah, that shit
Yeah.
was freaking fire, man. That shit was absolutely hilarious.
I remember that crap when he said your wife, you're laughing your ass off the whole time and making those jokes.
Yeah, I see the one guy walked past me a couple times and he barely came up to my hip. I was just dying.
Tommy couldn't stop slapping his knee. Oh, that's my head. Oh, that's my head. Oh, well, damn, I thought it was my knee high.
Holy fuck.
Oh
No,
my God.
honestly, whatever we say about modern wrestling or whatever, I'm glad that they've integrated the women with the men. Not in the sense that they share matches. I think the cross-gender stuff sucks.
Mhm.
But I like the fact that they actually have women matches that are primarily featured. I mean, hell, look at what they did in the Fed
Yeah,
recently.
they don't need to be 20, 25 minutes long, though, man.
No.
No.
The length and all that shit is messed up. But like the
Mhm.
fact that you have these super hot, amazingly talented fucking women, and honestly, ROH, AEW, I'm actually there for the ladies more than I am for the
Mhm.
dudes.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
not saying
they're-
that because yeah,
They're better
it's
quality. and
there's a
everything.
draw. They have gimmicks. They're hot.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
great to watch.
Yeah.
They've got stories,
Mhm.
and it's like,
Yeah.
all the shit that we've seen happen. I'm glad they finally did that. So as much as I
Mhm.
bitch about modern wrestling,
Mhm.
I'm glad they finally shuffled in these women's matches, or like the divas back in the day.
That's one of the main reasons that was keeping me going for the ROH shit. But as soon as Brandon fucking took over, I'm like, all right, now I'm done.
Well, they're
Yeah.
gone. She's gone now as far as the Athena thing.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, and then the next thing is she's basically telling Billy that she better fucking win the TV title.
Did anybody here watch Ring of Honor and like the fucking like the start of it or a little bit after?
No,
It's all on Honor Club.
Nobody's ever seen any of the old Ring
I've
of
never
Honor.
seen.
I
OG.
did. I didn't watch it consistently, but I watched it from time
Same
to time.
here.
because
Same here.
Well,
It would.
Yeah,
It would
was
be
it was
on.
depending if I had access to watch.
If people want to watch shit from that, let me know. I have Honor Club, so we have the whole catalog.
Well,
Yeah,
have you went back since you have the Honor Club? Have you?
I
went back
haven't
to
yet,
watch it?
no.
You haven't. You
Dude,
just
there's
all
some
just
good shit back there. There's a lot of good
Yo,
workers.
they had a lot of good people through Ring of Honor through the fucking years, man.
Yeah.
They did. They really did. It's why the indies got pilfered
Mhm.
by Vince, basically,
Yep.
is because of Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
don't know. The old Ring of Honor, when they did have it on TV for a little while, I used to just cry laughing when I seen Cheeseburger come on the screen.
But he was in AEW a couple times, and I
Yeah,
always
they
think
had
of
their
you when he
joke.
comes
They
on
did
because
have
you
their
mentioned
joke
it.
characters. They had their joke characters.
Yeah.
But they had their good. All right. I know Etep is gonna know this fucking name. Chris Hero. This motherfucker. This guy was like, all right. CM Punk became, like he was floundered a bit in WWE and became some of himself. And Chris Hero was gonna be the next big fucking guy, and this dude became a fat bastard.
Yeah, he becomes something. What was Sutton Ono?
Cassius Ono.
Cassius Ono.
By the time they took him in NXT, Cassius Ono, before NXT was even really a big thing, and this dude was primed because he was awesome in the ring, he was awesome on the mic, and nothing became of this guy. I don't know where the fuck this guy is now, but he was supposed to be like the future of wrestling.
Did he?
And you said the same thing about this fucking guy, Davey Richards, who is basically Chris Benoit 2.0, which would basically mean Dynamite Kid 3.0.
But for all the good that Ring of Honor, they gave us some stinkers too. I mean, fucking, and I don't care what anybody says. The Young Bucks. Oh God, the Young Bucks.
Oh yeah, fuck the Young
Adam.
I'm not gonna lie. You
Adam
like the
Cole
Young
came
Bucks.
from Ring of Honor.
My opinion on wrestling has changed through the years, but there was a point I did like the Young Bucks. I'm not gonna.
I've never. I'm
guilty.
It'd be one thing if they weren't
I haven't.
EVPs. I think that's the reason I'm not a fan of them. Is because you know damn well that they're using their fucking power to get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason they're in the position they're at.
Yeah.
Now, whatever happened to that one big guy they used to have over there? That guy Moose. Whatever happened to that guy?
I think
he
he
went to
went to TNA, and
Yeah, I
that's
know
it.
he went to
Yeah.
TNA, and that was it. He
Basically
died
it.
there.
Yeah, he's still there actually.
Yeah, he died there. Is what I'm saying.
Basically,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he was their champion. He's either their champion now or was their champion.
But I remember seeing on all these wrestling websites, like they would pick a wrestler, like whatever wrestling website I would go on, and they would pick a wrestler and fucking suck his dick into oblivion, like Tyler Breeze. I'm fucking watching NXT Tyler Breeze. Get the fuck out! This fucking guy, like, oh my god, he comes out with a selfie stick. Oh,
I
he's so
can't watch
fucking awesome.
NXT. Like
He's so awesome.
I know.
No,
I
this
know
was
Adam
back
really
in the
likes.
day. This was back in the day NXT.
Yeah, I know Adam really likes it, or at least what he's watched of it. I can't do it. I tried.
The problem with
this is
NXT was
terrible.
that they kept playing from Full Sail University, and it was full of fucking bronies. The fucking crowd was nothing but fucking bronies. And that's why they like this guy Tyler Breeze so
I'm talking about when Braun Breaker was going through and was champ. That's when I caught it and was watching it, which is at the
They
NXT
need
studios and stuff that they use now.
He needs to be on the main roster.
Oh yeah, I know.
He's now. He just signed. He signed on one of the shows. I can't remember. It might be Raw, but he just recently signed.
That's great.
For the main
Well,
roster, so.
I think they saw how fucking good he was anyway, and
Yeah,
good
in the
replacement for Brock in the Rumble. So like, let's finally do it. Plus, Undertaker was giving him a massive push. He said that this kid, he's like the future right now.
Mm-hmm. I agree. What I've seen of him, I like.
Yeah.
You know, one of the biggest mistakes I think that WWE with NXT and everything else they made. So they were pulling the talent from the TNA from Impact at the time. And they brought over James Storm, but they didn't. Yeah, they didn't go after Bobby
when they
Roode
brought in
initially.
James Storm for like one match in NXT?
Yeah, it was like one or two matches top.
Oh,
and then he went right back to
what the
TNA.
fuck?
What they should have did is because they knew they were eventually going after Roode too. They should have pulled them both over together to the main roster as a damn tag team. I think that both of them would have found a lot more success than the very short run that Storm had there and the lackluster run that freaking Roode had.
That was around the same time where they brought back Rhino. Remember when Rhino all of a sudden popped up in NXT? It was like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Why is Rhino in NXT?
Why is Rhino in NXT?
Should he be on the main roster? Because he's been around a long time and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I always thought Rhino was an underrated guy, man. That dude is fucking. Even old Rhino, he still does what he always did. Like I don't.
Wasn't I showing you guys pictures the other night of me and him in the ring in Saginaw? I think I did.
so.
Yeah.
You met Rhino?
Yep.
But show.
I've worked a dozen shows with him, bro.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I worked with Rhino in Saginaw and Detroit for Apex back between 2012 and 14. Yeah, super fucking cool guy. Always like wants to know like what your plan is, what your goals are, what you're trying to do, how far you want to take it. Like he didn't want to talk about himself. You sit there ask about himself, he'd be like, I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you. You know, him and like I said, Matt Stryker was another one that like him and I talked in a locker room for like an hour. And I mean, dude was awesome. He was like, he honestly said you should be announcing on TV.
Stryker, that was the one that was a school teacher.
Yep. He did the angle challenge.
And he lied about he was supposed to teach and he lied about it something and he ended up wrestling and he got fired from his teaching job when they found out he was wrestling instead of teaching, right?
Yes, he was another one that the guy was an amazing announcer. Like he was a great color guy. That was another one. I was like,
you ever watch Lucha Underground?
I never watched Lucha Underground.
I watched a couple of those. Those are actually pretty good.
Oh, Etep.
Brian Cage was.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it. No.
Oh man, I think you would love it, bro.
I know. I've been telling him forever he's got to watch that stuff.
It really is
think he'd
overscripted.
really like-
It really
he'd
is
like
overscripted, but it's
He'd
good.
like
man.
Mil Muerte and freaking the old Pentagon Jr. and all that stuff.
Mhm.
I mean,
Even
you
Rey
get a lot of-
Mysterio.
Del Rio went over there too.
Yeah, Del Rio, Rey
Yeah,
Mysterio.
later on, yeah. But I mean, like Ricochet used to be there as Prince Puma.
Yeah, that's okay. I see. I know some of the names because some of the boys used to talk about that.
But it was short-lived.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they had 3 seasons, if I remember correctly, because I don't think they made it to the 4th season. I don't think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
so. either.
I've never watched it, so where the hell can you watch that now?
They used to have it on Netflix, but Netflix had pulled it way before I even canceled their service. But I don't know where you could find it now.
I'll have to look it up. I'll check if I can see some of it. I'll check some of it out. But I think this is a good spot to end her here, folks.
Oh yeah, freaking great.
Thank you guys for hanging out. That was a very, very good card tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Etep, one more thing.
Yeah,
maybe might make you want to watch Lucha more. Brian Cage and Johnny Mundo, otherwise known as Johnny Morrison.
Yeah, Johnny Mundo.
Hey, it's Johnny TV.
Jonathan Television.
I forgot.
Johnny Impact.
That's Johnny Impact. Boy,
Wait, Taya Valkyrie's in that too?
Yeah, she is in Lucha
Oh,
Underground.
hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay, no.
Yeah, they do
so-
shit in AAA and shit now.
Yeah, they work all the place. She's in tremendous shape
Yeah,
now.
dude, she's amazing.
Good
Yeah.
for her. Yeah, that just makes me angrier how they kind of pushed her to the side.
Well,
in
she's in ROH
AEW.
doing her thing, trying to go for the TV title over there.
Yeah, she needs a belt. She should already have had one.
I kind of want Billy to win it.
I'll give her a belt.
Etep, I gotta tell you, the only problem with Lucha Underground, Joey Ryan's in it. Sorry.
Oh God, I can't.
That's the only problem.
Oh, I
Build me
hate
up,
that
kick you
fucker.
down.
That's okay. We'll check it out still. I hate Joey Ryan, but we'll check it out. Thank you to everybody on the panel. You guys know the schedule the rest of the week. We got Holy Shit News tomorrow. Vinny and Tommy got the Toy Stream on Thursday night. CJP's got a show Thursday night. Goodstuff's got a show Thursday night. Thursday afternoon, though, we're doing Tales from the Crypt commentaries. I'm sure Trina will be here with us, and we'll have the gang assembled for that. You guys, that'll be public, and then it'll go private for channel members. The next video I do is going to be strictly a channel members video. I'll do one just for you guys. And then we'll figure out the rest of the weekend as we go. We'll play it by the seat of our pants like we normally do around here. Don't forget Vinny stream on Friday afternoon at 5 p.m. and also Sunday evening, which will be back this week after the week off for the pay-per-view Sunday night.
Yes, sir.
That was over on Draven's channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you can still, Vinny, can you still get a book? You still get Vinny's books.
You can
folks.
get all my
Yeah.
books. I have 4 active campaigns, and everything ships immediately.
And you can get Chris's book on Amazon. You should. Which, if you
very
don't, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. And there's a lot going on. There's a lot of people to back and support. Brutal was here tonight. Thank you, Brutal, for being here as always, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thanks for including me. You could buy my book, but you're not going to get one. But you could send me the money.
Yeah. So you're like a comic skater. All right, folks.
Hey-o.
All right.
Hey,
Oh, hey, oh.
Hey.
I'm home.
Or be great. Don't forget to be
Humble
great.
be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to be great. Daddy, are you my daddy? Good night, everybody. Chuck, is that you, Daddy?
Remember, you can go wherever you want, but you can't stay here. Get the hell off my lawn, you damn kids.
Yeah. Yeah, take your bicycles and get off my lawn.
Damn, GITAs.
Kids are on my lawn in the first place.
Be great, but do it somewhere else.
Yeah. Go be great on your own lawn, kid.
Hey, you daring kids?